yeah. Baby counting money like, yeah. Haters act funny like, yeah. Gotta keep it coming like, yeah. Grabbing on my chain like, yeah. All up in my frame like, yeah. Knock it out the frame like, yeah. Nigga try to play me like, oh no. Really ain't no, that's a no. Bitch, I shoot deep from the logo. Yeah. Right out the scene, she a pogo. Know what I mean, that's a low blow. In the coupe, no clip, that's a photo. Yeah. I got a lot of the bands. I only wanted to dance. I got my whole in advance. Yeah. I got a lot of the bands. I only wanted to dance. I got a hole in advance. Drop like the hole in my yeah. Hands. Baby count the money like yeah. Haters act funny like yeah. Gotta keep it coming like yeah. Grabbing on my chain like yeah. All up in my frame like yeah. Knock it out the frame like yeah. Baby count the money like yeah. Haters act funny like yeah. Gotta keep it coming like yeah. Grabbing on my chain like yeah. All up in my frame like yeah. Knock it out the frame like yeah. I got a lot of the bands. I only wanted to dance. I got my whole in advance. Yeah. I got a lot of the bands. I only wanted to dance. I got a hole in advance. Drop like the hole in my hands. Feeling like a nigga on a new wave. Pull a trigger, give a nigga new fade. You ain't living till you're making money two ways. Yeah. I can tell these motherfuckers wanna fool gaze. If I'm with a bad bitch, she a true glaze. If she don't catch a ball, that's a new play. Yeah. I got a lot of the bands. I only wanted to dance. I got my whole in advance. Yeah. I got a lot of the bands. I only wanted to dance. I got a hole in advance. Drop like the hole in my hands. Yeah.
For my lighter in the middle of the movie.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
Nah, bro.
Professional.
Come on, man. We acting like that, bro. I
Professional,
don't got no
man.
lighter,
Tell
dog.
somebody get this nigga a lighter, man. He's he's on set.
Come on, man.
Like, all right. Okay, what's up, everybody? We are back in the building. It is What's on Your Plate podcast, episode
Yo.
9. What's that? 9? I got my numbers up, right?
We
9. We are ready to feast. It's been a long
9.
week.
Time to shine.
It's time to shine. Everybody been on their grind. I'm getting mine. Hope you're getting yours.
Absolutely.
Bars, you know what I'm saying? But it's time for us to feast.
Start off with some hot.
What we starting off
What's
with today?
on
What
your
we got
plate?
on our plate? What we got on our plate today, right? Matter of fact, before that, we got to introduce ourselves. I said, I'm Sawed Off. We got...
I'm Ray Tangeray. You already know.
Oh, man.
Who else we
Pizza,
got?
a.k.a. extra oxtail gravy. When you put my shit on, make sure you put extra oxtail
Like I
gravy
said.
on my shit.
We got our boy...
Hey, your boy One Easy in the building.
Slide
You already
in.
know.
Don't trip. Like I said, what's on our plate today? We about to feast. We got a good show for y'all, and we gonna get crazy like we always
What's
do.
on
Y'all
the
ready?
plate, brother? What's on the plate?
What is on our plate today?
We got a full plate for y'all.
What is a
today.
plate?
Hot plate or just a regular plate?
What exactly?
An
What
object
exactly is a
that
plate?
contains
Plate is something used to look cool while you eat, right? Because other than that, if you don't have a plate and they're giving pizza, where you gonna put that there?
Your hand.
Your hands. Your
pizza's
hands is
bad.
a plate.
Pizza's
Correct?
a bad one, but food.
It's just not a
chicken.
fancy ass shiny you can wash
Oxtail and
plate.
gravy.
You
We're
know,
gonna put that on the plate.
In your palms.
this is how you watch your plate right here. But
Yo, you heard about Dave Chappelle though, bro?
Oh.
yes.
That's the
my
first
man.
topic of the day I want to start off with. That show was hilarious. Have y'all seen that?
Yeah.
Dave
I seen it.
Chappelle, the closer, right?
Yeah, the closer.
Closer.
If you ain't see it, go check it out. Especially because so much controversy, they might take it down. We don't know yet. That's why I have to see it ASAP.
Yeah, he done ruffled a lot of feathers
But
on
yeah,
that one.
and it sure did ruffle a lot of feathers. Right now, they talking about they trying to cancel all types of fucking controversy over that joint.
Mhm.
I mean, I think he's trying to raise the bar. He's always trying to raise the bar to see if he can get canceled. You feel me? He knows how to teeter tot on the tippy tip line. You feel me? And like the way he puts certain situations in perspective is like no matter what side you on, you can most likely relate. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like hard to go against it, even though the cancel.
He making mad good points. As
This is what I was
hilarious as
gonna
he
say.
is, he made mad good points.
All right. The thing about it is, why would you want to cancel somebody? That's the question. Why is he being requested to be canceled? They're saying because
Exactly
he's
what I said.
offensive.
Offended,
Right? But I'm
exactly.
saying also,
Just
if
like that.
anyone can be offended by anything. You know what I'm saying? Certain people are offended by somebody just breathing while black, right? You can be threatened just from that, right? So we have to figure there has to be at least some kind of a gauge, right? So like, did he offend somebody intentionally? Was it meant to like maliciously hurt
And
somebody
if
or
you really
something
watch
like
the
that?
show, he says it. He says that if you
What is the
What
question?
did he say?
He said a lot of stuff.
No,
you have to watch
specific-
it.
Specifically,
Specifically,
he
What
made
did he?
he
What
made a
did he not
comparison.
One at a time.
Specifically, he made a comparison
transgender
to from how the sensitivity of the LBGT community is addressed immediately and with super force and vigilance
with that?
versus how it is when you say something negative or derogatory about a black person or in the black
that
community.
right on here. That was the actual topic, like episode 6.
Yeah, no. But what we're talking about is he went on Dave Chappelle. I'm gonna just paraphrase what he said as far as the comedic skit. He said that the baby is responsible for killing a black person on Walmart CCTV. Right? Nothing happened to the numbers of his career. But he said one thing to offend, or not even intentionally, but inadvertently offended the gay community,
You know what's so crazy?
and he's being requested to be canceled.
You know what's so crazy? I done heard this man say some shit himself.
Who?
Dave Chappelle saying stuff like,
No, but the
I'm
gay
not-
community
no,
loves
like,
Dave
like,
Chappelle.
no, like putting himself in the situation, like, hey, shit. If I was, you know what I'm saying, like literally saying that he would do some gay shit in a joke.
right.
I don't think
Maybe
he
not
said
for
he
real.
would do some gay
No,
shit.
yes, he did.
In the joke, he said he
did say
enjoyed
that, bro.
he enjoyed the molestation of the priest. Remember
He
that
did say
part?
some crazy
Come on,
shit.
Yeah, no, but see,
So
there-
listen,
He said, "Fuck it." He wanted me to do it. I mean,
that
what-
nigga-
without going into
He
that,
gone
I think
too
that
far,
was.
big.
I don't think he
does
was
not-
being
he does
serious.
not try to gay people, bro. I'm
But we
telling
don't
you.
know.
I know.
No,
He
but he
does
be
not
joking.
try
Dave
to gay
Chappelle is an
people, bro.
ally of the gay
He does
community. in
not
my
try to
opinion,
gay
bro.
people, bro. I'm telling you, I seen the man do a whole.
And he
A
even
whole
made in that
skit.
skit. say
That
it.
man is an ally of the gay community, as far as I'm concerned. I never seen him do
Yeah, man,
anything
he never
like
try out, boy.
without like some objective reasoning.
That's a wrong
There's a
word.
reasoning behind why he did that. It was to highlight something else. So he takes you on this long walk and drops you off
To
where
tell
he
you the
needs you
point,
to be,
right?
bro.
That's what he was
And if
doing.
you're not intellectual
That's
enough
what
to
I'm
be
saying.
able
That
to
was
pick
kind of
up,
genius about the way he was doing, because it was funny. At the same time, he was making a real good point and bring you down the path of showing you. And yeah, it was fake the way he did it. He shot a nigga. He could shoot a nigga.
right.
Yeah.
Take you on a long
So
walk,
it was
bro.
funny when it sounded a little ignorant, but yeah, it was
The
funny.
man does intellectual
But
comedy,
at the
bro.
same point, like you said, it makes a very good point of it that, you know what I'm saying, that did not affect his career. Whether he was okay, right for doing it right, he was self-defense, understandable, but it didn't affect his career at all.
Yeah,
Right?
nobody better than I.
Nobody better than not.
They
But
should- they
it's
should-
an
they
offensive
should-
The
remark.
thing about it
They
is,
shouldn't bat
And he loses thousands, millions of dollars just from a remark, though. So how he didn't lose millions from killing someone?
And he was with his daughter. That's
That's
why.
all
I mean,
he was
I
making.
feel-
That's the point he was making.
He's
So you got to hear that.
I feel
But
the
that's
point
not
they're trying to make.
The
Go
offensive
ahead.
part. The offensive part was they talking about the transgender and all that. That's the people who are trying to cancel the nigga.
But he's done that before.
And
though.
in that, he was joking. He even made this a story about how his friend, which was actually a good story. Remember you saying it
Mhm.
about he had a friend who was transgender. It was he put him to open for him, and he was a good comedian type. And the transgender people actually villainized that dude for being cool with Chappelle so much that the dude killed himself.
yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, RIP.
That was
Yeah,
in
bro.
the comedian story.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
making
yeah.
jokes, but it still was kind of funny, but still telling a real ass story.
This whole thing is kind of racist. Let me tell you why.
And he was like, "Yo, I'm trying
No,
to
it's
tell
racist.
you,
You know why?
I don't got no problems with y'all." He said, "My beef is with white people."
Yeah,
He
but
said
like
he
I feel
listened.
the point he's trying to make. But how do people aren't going to connect with him killing somebody in Walmart that was like trying to kill him versus somebody in the gay or transgender community? You feel me? It's like nobody feels sorry for
No,
that
but when
guy.
the gay
You
and
feel me?
transgender community, they weren't hyper vigilant and trying to figure out what was the reasoning behind why he made that murder and this and that. It was just another dead nigga, and it's easy to get past that. No one bats an
I
eye.
have
No one
something
is
to say.
even concerned, is what they're
I have
saying.
something to say. Do you remember that one fat white lady that her whole routine was trying every single race? Remember her? You remember
Lindsay,
that?
Liza,
It's a lady, bro.
Liza.
She would get on that shit and say, "Yo, guess what?
Lampanelli.
So and so, niggas lazy. So and so, Chinese people got their
I don't
this."
think she said niggas lazy.
What?
Who? You talking about a Tony chick?
Because she got a nigga. Her boyfriend.
Tony Ramy or some shit?
Her boyfriend.
Nah,
is
that
black.
don't excuse you for
No,
none
so
of
but
that.
she's saying all this wild ass shit, bro.
They know
On
what
TV?
the context is and what she's
What
doing.
the
They know that
fuck?
she's doing it in context of comedy. She probably doesn't
But
speak
so
like that
is
outside.
Dave Chappelle.
Right. At the end of the day,
So
when
why
you're
are you
using
picking on him?
Dave
He man
Chappelle-
cleared the scene for a long time.
You
He
right,
let y'all
too.
live, and he came back.
Some people get away with
He
just saying
is
what they
not
say.
even.
You right
Listen,
about that.
she's way worse than him.
You right about
He might
that.
say a little joke,
Dave,
right,
what's,
and come back around to it
Howard
and be like,
Stern?
"Yo,
Woo!
Come
Howard
on,
Stern
nigga.
said the most controversial shit.
No,
And
but
he's
think
the
about
like
who?
long living.
what
Isn't it Howard Stern?
What Dave
What's his
Chappelle
name?
said
Oh
wasn't even
yeah,
necessarily
he don't say it now. I don't
controversial.
think.
it wasn't controversial."
In
He
the
still got his
90s.
radio show.
But it
yeah.
ain't as crazy as
What
he
Dave
used to be, I
Chappelle
don't
said
think.
wasn't even necessarily controversial. It was more like it was more
And it
what's
really
the word
wasn't
I'm looking for?
controversial.
It wasn't
If you
controversial.
If you
He
listen
was-
to what he was saying,
he was
Risque.
essentially-
It's risque.
Yeah, it just
you know?
made you have to think differently than you regularly would have thought.
Outside
and
the box, you
and
know?
people are uncomfortable with changing their pattern of thought. People
And they
look-
like that control. They don't have control over him to talk about what he's talking about, especially since they don't understand
He
it.
got
Like,
to say it.
They're
and
like,
his
oh,
platform
what
allowed
is
him to
he?
say it.
I don't like the way he's saying. I'm not understanding. So let me give him some issues so he doesn't even talk like that because I don't understand what the fuck is going on.
Right.
Share to all your contacts.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah, that's a
But like I said, I was telling y'all, out of all of his comedy shows,
He gonna live strong. Man.
It's
They
going
can't-
at the bottom
You
for me.
can't cancel my nigga Chappelle, man. That's my nigga.
bro. And as a matter of fact,
Big
what did
up
we just
Chappelle, my nigga
today?
Dave.
Today they the report came in. They said on TMZ, you know, it's a fact. They said that Dave Chappelle won't be canceled, and
Talk about it. I told you.
And they
That's for now,
wind
though.
up they wind up firing 2 people that work for Netflix for
That's
talking
for now,
down
though, 'cause think
on my
about it.
dog.
Yo,
You know what I'm
how
saying?
many
Straight
years
up.
later
They was
did
talking
Bill
down on my
Cosby
dog.
get caught up after he did his shit?
Nigga, they
We're
said
not finna compare my
Bill
dog
Cosby
Cosby
did
did
No, I'm
nothing
saying
to
they-
Dave Chappelle.
They
though.
canceled him, right?
You know what's
They
crazy?
canceled Bill, right?
He did nothing though.
They canceled
I
Bill,
don't
right?
even. I don't even. think
I'm
they
just
should've-
saying we don't know.
I don't even really
people's
believe them
lifestyle.
niggas about
Right.
Bill. If
you
we
just
could,
heard of Netflix letting it ride. It's
if
a
we
wrap.
could talk about Bill Cosby, nigga, I don't believe them hoes about his ass. Like, yo,
No,
and
I
even
don't
if-
believe
That's what I'm saying. They
I don't
came
believe
from
it.
40-something
Right,
years
yeah.
later or whatever.
Yeah.
there's no way you
I
could tell me that
do.
you don't remember what
you?
happened to you,
Yeah.
but you're
Yeah,
still
yeah,
emotional
yeah.
about it. Like, how? Like, if something happened to me, right? I'm not saying I'm not trying to be uncompassionate, but if something was to happen to me, like legitimately, let's say, God forbid, I was raped, right? But I didn't know. Let's say my butt hurt, all that stuff like that.
What the
You know what I'm
fuck?
saying? I'm just saying. I'm
Mike.
hypothetically, right?
Right.
Do I
Episode
do I
9.
do in the morning when I wake up and I recognize, hey, look,
Slacker on
I may
episode
have
9
been
again.
I may have been raped, right? Let's say I realize that,
You
right?
should feel
Do
away.
I'm saying I might feel away, but what I'm saying is, am I emotional? Like, yo, I like
Yes.
as if to say I know
Bro, you
what
might
happened.
be worse.
Well,
You don't know what's wrong with
Bro,
you. You
you're
don't know
trying to-
how.
cannot-
You're gonna be more fucked up. Like, how is why is
You might be fucked up about that. I'm saying you
Why
may
my
be
ass
fucked,
hurt?
you may be fucked up about
I ain't wanna
that.
say-
That's a fact. But are you going to be
Pause.
emotional? Like,
Yes.
like I'm saying, you're gonna like, and then 30 years later, you would also be emotional, even though you don't know exactly what even happened. You just
know why
It's
I'm gonna
kind of
be-
like a
you know why I'm
PTSD
gonna-
thing. You
you
may
know
not
why
know
I'm gonna be
exactly or
emotional?
remember what happened.
I'm
but
saying,
it's
no,
what's
name
going on.
another situation in your life where you didn't know what happened.
I'm gonna tell you what's
Like
gonna
you,
happen, bro.
like if you went under anesthesia and they took your tooth out, do you suffer trauma from your missing tooth after the fucking what's your name? You may have pain or whatever the case may be, but you do not remember the procedure. So there's nothing to be like, oh my God. I remember like if a bitch had a baby with
You're not
no
gonna
remember. That's different than
epidural,
knowing
she
that-
may be she
That's
may
different
Different
remember
than knowing that when I woke up, I
As a
was
girl,
naked and
listen,
raped.
as
nigga.
a
Right.
girl,
No, I'm not saying
You
that.
didn't, you didn't experience the
As a
procedure.
girl-
His
but
examples are
listen, you
always
woke up and
different.
you was naked
It's
and
off
you
as
realized
fuck.
you got
Okay.
raped.
As
nigga.
a
That's
girl,
totally
I could be
different.
wrong.
That's
I ain't saying I'm
girl-
above
Think
reproach.
about it right now.
That's a drug
Think about it
rape.
right now.
You know what I'm
As a
saying?
girl,
Date rape.
As a girl, if they
That's
get
not the
raped,
same
it's
shit.
fucked up as shit. Right?
Yes, of
We're
course.
not
Now
arguing
listen,
that.
come on. Now,
So
as a
she
man
was
now,
drunk and woke up
now,
and
as a
realized
man
she was
now
raped.
that do not like men,
Mhm.
it's twice as bad because you got raped and violated.
Right, but what
Yeah.
I'm saying
Yeah.
is, what
Yeah.
do you feel like afterwards when you wake up in the hospital?
Wanna
Like
kill
somebody,
people.
right? I'm saying you're not like, oh shit.
What would you feel like, nigga?
More
I don't
on
know.
killing
If you
people,
was
dog.
woke up like you somebody slipped you a Molly or some shit, you
Right,
woke
and I
up,
woke
passed
up,
out.
yeah, and I'm in the hospital, and
No,
I
you
have no
woke
idea.
up,
And
no,
your
you
shit
woke up
hurting?
in a nigga's bed or some
Oh,
shit,
that nigga
nigga.
die.
All right, that's a little different.
No, that's what's happening.
Exactly.
You woke up in a nigga's
fuck.
bed, you got dressed and left, and you
I'm
pretty
thinking,
much
I'm
know
thinking
what-
like you woke up
pretty
on the
much know
street
what-
or something.
No, you woke up and left.
Nah, if you woke up in somebody's bed, that
got
nigga
dressed
gotta
and
get
left.
killed.
You pretty much know what happened.
No, but I gotta kill cuz
Ain't
you
no
tried
call-
me.
ain't no
I
call
never
police,
considered.
but you
all
don't
I
remember,
remember was
so-
all I remember was we was hanging
He
out.
don't
having-
remember.
I
having
don't remember.
drinks.
You know why
There's
he
no, even
remembers?
if I don't remember, you can't put me in
Last
nobody's
I
bed.
remember, we was having drinks.
Can't put me in nobody's bed.
Last I remember, we was having drinks. Now I wake up the next morning and niggas
No,
say-
but you talking about, all right.
You know
Now
what?
you talking about
That's
some
what
different
the bitches
shit.
is talking about.
It don't matter.
Nah, I
So
can't
they
imagine.
don't. So they don't say nothing about it for 20 years.
Nah,
Okay.
it
It
don't
doesn't
work like
matter
that.
how
bro.
drunk I get. You ain't hitting this shit over here, right? It don't matter what.
No, but
It don't
listen.
matter what happens.
thing
man.
is-
it
the
don't
thing
matter
is-
how
You never know,
drunk.
nigga.
What you mean I never know? I know.
Let's say, all right, you're right. You're
If they
right.
stick
Hey,
you
that
up
would be the
with
situation.
Put it back when your ass leaves.
yeah, that's what's
That
gonna
would be the
happen.
situation. That would be the situation if somebody
That
more than
big
likely
ass
if they were in the
empty
house. But I'm imagining like if
So
let's
that's
say,
what happened to those
But
women.
nah, imagine the
Supposedly
perfect
they
right
were
now.
drinking, having a good time with the nigga Bill, and they slipped a little Molly in the drink. And they, you know what I'm saying?
no, but see, even the situation
Well,
I
you
described
know
where
what?
like it's a
Nah,
dude,
somebody-
it would maybe
That's
One,
some
one,
fucked
one,
up ass
one,
shit,
one,
man.
one.
the situation I described where it would make
J-E-L-L-O.
where it's a dude, it would be actually a little bit worse because there may be tearing or something like that where like there's visible where there's
Especially
like
as violation with a
that's
nigga.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
totally
So going back to like a female.
So it's okay for
not
a female?
I'm trying to be compassionate. No, what I'm saying is
It's
there
a little-
the potential for tearing and there being visible signs afterwards is actually way less. You know what I'm saying? Like, so a female may not even have like visible signs of like, oh yeah, I got raped. You just woke up in the bed and realized your panties is
Right,
gone.
she might not even feel
Nothing
it.
is
Right.
work. Nothing is
Okay.
hurting. Nothing is
But
like that.
it
You
is-
just know your
that is
panties
a
is
lesson
gone.
But emotional is
experience.
mostly mental.
Right.
So you're gonna be
That's a-
wondering
But
like
where's
why.
the emotions
got
attached
violated.
to? The emotions is attached to a mystery.
Yeah, because you
Well,
don't
yeah,
know.
still,
You got
right?
violated.
Versus
You don't know
someone
what happened.
violently raping you and like you're like stop, help, and they're holding you down and shit like
They
that.
still
you
affect you
will
men-
remember
emotionally.
that.
Okay.
That's
so
something to you
that's just
recall,
different
and
levels of it, though.
it affects you 10 years later because you still recall this stuff.
Yeah,
But
that affects you more.
I was not even awake for the thing. What are you remembering? You're not remembering anything. It's a mystery as to
So
what
you
happened.
wouldn't be traumatized if you woke
I
up.
don't
and-
know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
You would.
If you were raped by a female, let's
fucking
invert
know.
the
You
situation.
damn well fucking
Let's
know.
say it's an ugly ass girl.
You fucking know
She
I
got
gotta do.
one eye,
That don't.
one
That ain't gonna have
leg,
the effect.
but she
of
done
dudes are different.
chloroformed your ass, and nigga like yo, and
You
like
woke up the next morning
Mike,
and
she
she
woke
woke
up-
breakfast and shit.
she cooking you
Yeah.
breakfast, but
Yeah.
you didn't know, and it's condoms on the floor and
You
shit,
don't remember nothing.
and it's condoms on the floor. You like, then what the fuck happened?
I'd be
bitch?
kind of happy if there was condom.
What I'm saying is,
no
at
condoms.
least
what I'm saying is, after you tell the police that yo, shorty raped me, because you got to go to the police,
Yeah,
right?
laugh at.
After you tell the police shorty raped you, do you go home and cry about this situation,
Take a picture
or
of what I'm
B,
about to put down.
maybe try to
Where you
figure it
gonna
out?
put it?
And like, I don't
men
know.
are
dog.
different though,
I
but
don't
you know women.
That's
are
what I'm
more
saying. It's really a
sensitive.
discussion. I don't want to seem like
They
I
gonna
know
feel
what I'm
violated.
talking about.
Nigga won't feel as violated as a woman will feel violated.
Why?
You still might feel bad.
Why?
Damn, this bitch, they raped me. You still might feel bad about it, but not
I
as
might,
bad as
I'm
a
gonna feel
woman
bad.
would
Yeah,
I'm gonna feel
yeah.
bad, and that bitch going to jail.
A dude gonna feel like,
That's
damn, this
the
bitch
ultimate
got my
violation.
ass. You know what I'm
You
saying?
feel
While the
like
girl
she-
gonna
I
be
got
like,
somebody
oh
gotta
my
die.
god, you know.
Somebody gotta die.
No, so you found out you got you. All right, so hold on. Hold on, because these
Niggas
niggas
gonna
wasn't
get
even in the
laughed at,
convo.
bro.
So you found out you
Like,
got
damn, she caught
you
me.
found out a
I must be
female took
drinking too
advantage
much
of
or
you
something.
overnight, right? You had no idea what happened.
You probably
You
think
woke up in the
drinking
morning.
Yo, you gonna know.
No,
How you not gonna know?
let's
How
say you didn't know. Let's say you woke up in the morning because
Then
you
I don't know, then.
because you were chloroformed,
I
right?
don't-
Or you
I
were
don't
date
know.
raped, whatever. You don't recall. All you know is you woke up in the morning. There was condoms on the floor. Shorty cooking you breakfast. You did not
Ooh, it
consent.
depends
to
on what
fucking-
she
Right,
cooking
then-
though.
then
What
I
is she
don't know
cooking?
then.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
How
I
emotional
don't know.
are you about the
It's a
situation?
action.
I can't be mad about shit I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Because nigga, if she told you not,
Hypothetical is.
let's say she told you we
Hypothetics.
didn't fuck.
Hmm?
What if she told you we didn't fuck, but you did?
But you said there was condoms everywhere.
Right. You obviously know you fucked, but she's sitting there telling nah.
Is she lying?
She's lying. You know what I'm saying? How emotional are you about this lie from her? Like you're like, yo, yeah, you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you did.
And she
fuck me.
lying.
She lying.
So you know how
I mean-
how
That shit
she
be-
might have violated in many ways.
Hold up, she making
I'm
You
talking
breakfast.
about
can't
nigga,
even
she
ask
could've
if
been
it was
there-
good or not.
She could have been there.
You
No,
said she making breakfast?
she making breakfast.
She making breakfast? Oh, I don't know.
I do want to
That's
point out the
some
fact that
next
I know
shit,
it's a
man.
little different,
But he said
or a
she
lot
ugly as
different for a
fuck.
male than a
Oh,
female.
fuck.
I do not want to
Yeah.
make light of rape or anything like that. We are examining hypothetical situations to see where a mindset would be if they were taken advantage of, but they were unaware of the situation. So you were raped, taken advantage, molested, whatever the case may be, but you were unaware of the situation. You were only made aware the next day once the situation was well over with, and we're trying to figure out how somebody is an appropriate reaction, or not even appropriate reaction.
If
'cause
they're
everybody's gonna
emotionally
react different.
affected.
Are
by
you
it.
emotionally affected by this? What do you think?
I mean, I said yes because females are emotional characters.
Right, and
You know what I mean?
we're speaking on women.
You're
of
leading.
course.
You're leading about something where
Yeah, we're
they
talking
don't
about
know
women.
they're going to be thinking about. Like I said, mentally, and that's going to drive them crazy more than anything. Like everything else does. Like when they're dealing with men, what drives them crazy? Thinking about the mentals of what he's doing, what he's not doing, this and that. And that emotionally affects her. So whether she remembers or not, she's still going to be emotionally
And
affected.
to know that she got
by that.
smashed.
Yeah.
And then
I'm gonna tell you.
It's
It
the
doesn't
idea
remember?
of being violated. I
No,
think that's
I'm saying,
I think that's the main thing.
they gonna automatically
It's
say the
you just
word
got
rape.
violated.
Watch this.
Right,
I don't
violated.
think nobody
Alright.
feels okay with being violated, and that's just what it comes down
Period. It
to.
don't
Period.
matter if
It
you
don't
know
matter
or
what
not.
it
It
is.
don't matter if you know
Right.
or
Yeah, it don't
not.
matter
The
what it
idea
is.
that
What
you're
it is.
violated is the emotional.
You can't say no one because on OnlyFans they pay people to get violated.
True.
Men pay women.
But
to
they're
get
aware of
violated.
that shit.
That's not
There's
the
always,
norm.
there's
A lot
always
of money.
somebody. There's always
But
an
let me
anomaly.
say-
If you're a roofie,
That
you
means
ain't
they not
forget
being
no nothing.
violated.
She could have robbed you and all
If
that.
they're okay with it,
One at a time.
if they go along with it, then they ain't a violation. But you know what I'm saying? If you're not aware of it, then that's a totally complete technical play violation.
And
bro.
they slip you something and you make you pass
That's
out.
a violation.
Violation.
Bro.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is a complete violation, yo.
Exactly.
Straight up.
So that's what
And
we're
that's
talking
what it
about.
comes down to.
So
Even if ain't nothing happened and someone like
All right, well,
put something in my
let
drink,
me hit y'all with a monkey
yeah,
wrench.
no matter what,
Let me
yeah,
hit y'all with a monkey
violation,
wrench.
bro.
I would compare this situation to, or it would be equivalent to having a homeboy or having a group of niggas at your crib who you trust, and somebody stole something but you don't know who stole it. Versus somebody stole some shit and you know that nigga stole it, but he's not saying it.
That's a violation.
You
That's
know
what I'm
I
saying.
know.
But
You
one
know I know.
violation,
Two types of
one
violation. What
that's
is your
two-
question?
What I'm saying is the
I had
situation
that
is
situation,
equivalent.
and you know I know, nigga. You stole my video game,
Now,
nigga.
if
I
you
know.
don't
hell?
know and then
What I'm
was
saying is if
fourth
you
grade.
don't know who
Video
stole your
game.
shit out of your
That was
homeboys,
fourth grade, nigga. You
That's
stole my
throwback,
video game.
yeah.
I remember
Niggas-
that shit.
Hold
nigga.
on, wait.
This what happened.
If you don't know if you
Alright.
don't know who stole your shit out of your homeboys, you're violated.
You might
But
be,
you don't even know if one of them niggas even stole your
It
shit.
was one of them
Or if
niggas.
you
you're gonna
lost
be
it
more
yourself.
mad.
That's a
Who else
violation.
gonna steal it?
Time out. I got
No,
something.
you might have misplaced
I
it
got three
yourself.
homeboys in
Time
my
out.
crib and
Time
my
out.
video
Time
game
out.
was
Time out.
gone.
You're gonna be more mad.
The fuck?
You wanna know why you're gonna be more mad? Because
Niggas
you don't know.
I
who
ain't
took
Because
it.
you don't know.
But if you know who took it, all right,
You got somewhere to point
right
your
now. You're
anger.
like, all right, let me see what I'm about to do to this
Yeah,
man.
the
right
fact that
now.
you don't know
This man done
emotionally
took
will
my
fuck
fucking
you up
shit.
more.
When you don't know, you like fuck.
You're gonna be going
You
crazy.
gonna be like, nigga could have raped me and
take
taped me.
That shit.
All type of
Complete
shit.
violation.
Okay.
The fuck going on?
Okay. Well, listen.
You
that was
feel me,
cleared
bro?
up then.
Think
Yeah.
about that,
You
man.
let niggas say
Because
your
you
kingdom?
don't know what happened. You could have been doing the wildest shit on earth.
Farting on your face.
All type of fucking shit.
Well, that's the first thing
You gonna be violated, bro.
Farting on your
More
face.
than if you knew.
Anyhow, niggas took
telling you,
advantage of
dog.
somebody,
You
but
don't
he
know what
ain't
they was
even-
doing.
but he ain't even rape him.
I
He
didn't
just
want to go to that
farting on
extent,
your
but that's
face.
all right,
and
time
shit.
out.
Nigga dead,
Rubbing
bro.
your face.
possibilities are
Nigga
endless.
dead, bro.
Topic
Niggas
switch.
dead, bro.
Topic switch.
Squid
Okay.
Game.
One
Y'all
more.
watch
I
that
got one.
bitch?
What's the second topic? Is Deontay Wilder done?
It's a wrap. 3 in a row.
All right.
Damn.
Nah.
To this
That's-
day.
Time out,
Y'all
time
go-
out. Let
y'all
me
go
speak.
crazy.
I'm the boss.
To this day.
To this day.
Go talk. Go talk. Let me talk.
Go ahead,
Jay
Juice.
talk.
It is a
Juice,
wrap.
give it a juice.
Come on.
It is a fucking
Listen,
wrap.
the nigga
My
told me.
grandfather-
Wait,
Let Juice
whoa,
sit.
whoa,
Let
whoa.
Juice get in
My
there.
grandfather loved boxing. I love boxing. I watched since I was a jit.
Stop
every
clapping.
fight.
Clap.
Okay.
Check me out.
Clap, nigga.
Tyson Fury is a different blood clot breed of youth. I want them to know that.
Yeah.
Them man you fight
And that's boxing
without
too.
gloves, bro. Then these niggas fight
chill,
outside.
chill,
The man
chill,
is the literal gypsy king. So Deontay Wilder can really fuck up a lot of other people but that man. Because them man they have some type of stamina where you can rock the man and he coming. You hit him in the shit, he coming.
What y'all don't understand.
Deontay Wilder can fight
Tyson
him, but not Tyson
Fury
Fury.
is a warlock.
Man, I tell
You know
you.
what I mean?
I some type of
says
magic.
so.
Bro, somebody
Exactly.
did some kind
He's
of
them old
praying
school
over that
barbarians,
nigga. Bro.
barbarian
No,
style.
listen, bro. Listen. No. I'm not giving that man that much credit, bro. That
That's
nigga,
just sorcery.
somebody done prayed over that nigga bones.
You ain't gonna give him his
That
credit,
That
bro.
nigga look
Sorcery.
like a bowl, bro. That nigga look like a bowl of
He's a
jelly.
big, strong
It doesn't
ass
matter,
white
bro.
boy.
If
Bro,
you
I
watch
don't give a
fighting,
fuck, bro.
that nigga
Hey, bro,
knows
that
how
nigga
to
defies
fight, bro.
He's
all
a fighter.
physics.
He's
He's a
strong.
fighter.
He's a
He
fighter.
defies
They
all
both
physics
tough as
and
fighters
laws
now,
of
don't get me
nature.
wrong.
one at a time, one at a time,
His
one at a
dad- you know
time.
his
Now.
dad wasn't the
That
Gypsy
nigga
King, but his grandpa
defies
was.
all laws of nature.
You wanna know what the Gypsy King is?
That nigga looks like he's melting.
You know what the Gypsy King is,
He's
right?
just a tough ass, and they
He
both
looks
tough fighters. Don't get me wrong.
like he's
Because
melting.
the
You know
nigga
what
was
Gypsy King is?
Wilder would beat anybody else, nigga. But
He wouldn't.
I fuck with Tyson
It's just
Fury.
that
Don't get it twisted. But he
he keeps going
does
against the best.
look like an
That
ice
mask,
cream
that mask mask right there
on a hot Sunday morning.
that
I ain't
mask
watched the
makes
fight,
you-
right? Is it technique versus like power?
All right.
Bro, listen.
Because
Tyson
I'm thinking
Fury,
Wilder's
I
power
didn't
and
say
then
this was a good ass
Fury
fight.
has technique.
And they-
Fury
it
has
wasn't till
technique
11th
and
round.
power.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Fury
what-
definitely
And
has technique.
stamina. So it's
Okay.
like
Listen.
the man will get rocked and eat it.
Listen.
I don't even know why the third fight was happening.
then-
I was
and
confused.
It
then-
went to
on top of
11th
that,
round.
the
So
weight-
they was
the
fighting.
weight-
They said it was
the
a
weight
good
But
class.
you beat him 2 is 2-0 and you're going into a third
They said
fight.
it was a good,
and then,
good
and
fight.
then the weight class to me, what's the name? Just looks bigger than him by like
Oh, sorry.
40 pounds. The way it looks, like when you look at them fighting in the corner, he fires on this nigga Deontay
It's
Wilder.
heavier.
It's like this man looks like
There's
he
like a
is.
40-pound difference.
This man,
there.
like it looks like a physical 40-pound difference.
is.
So it's not a fair. It's not really fair.
Bro, it's a fair fight. It's supposed
I
to
mean,
be
it's
a
a
fair
fight,
bro.
It's a fight, but
Again,
like
They're
me,
heavyweights. They
like
can't
me,
get much
guess what?
heavier.
Again,
If you
bro.
40 pounds more
It's
than me,
different
guess what,
body
bro?
type.
Whatever
Listen, I
type
might
of
not
magic
agree with
that
really
that.
a
niggas
different
is
body
using
type,
on that
yeah.
nigga Tyson
You get
Fury
what I'm saying?
is strong.
That's the limit, though. Like, they've been doing that since George Foreman. You
Of
feel
course,
me? Well,
George
you
Foreman,
can't change
big as
shit
shit,
now.
fighting niggas.
What y'all don't realize is the type of
And I'm
magic
telling
they
you,
using
Muhammad
on
Ali
this
did
man
re-rock
is
and rock the
strong.
man.
Our blood.
Man, give the man
clot.
his credit, bro.
Now,
I'm
he's
giving the
Gypsy
man
King.
his credit, bro. He whooped the
Do you know
man.
what the Gypsy King is? Nobody
Because
has
them
answered me yet.
boys was praying a different type
Nobody
of magic.
has answered me yet.
In his defense, he said he had an interview with the Wilder nigga, and he was saying how he believed in God and Christ and shit. And Wilder was the one talking about he got spirits and shit that take over. And Wilder and the niggas like,
You're gonna
see?
lose like that.
He said you're gonna lose like that. He said I got God on my side. I got God. You talking about you got spirits helping you take
You're gonna
over.
lose.
You're already gonna lose.
Deontay,
He said
you're
that was
bugging.
the interview. I
Saying
just saw that
that you-
interview.
Deontay, you bugging.
Yes.
You say that, you
You're bugging.
He was talking about demons and shit. Like, what you mean? You got somebody
demon.
helping
We
take
not
over?
in that, you.
So that's when the white nigga said, "No, I got
Deontay.
God on my side." So you already
Deontay,
lost.
I
I
got
got
you
God on
saying,
that. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh.
God to it things.
That was the interview right before the fight, nigga.
You should have just
See
said
that?
your ancestors or something. You didn't have
Yeah.
to say.
To this day, I
But
still
no,
don't
no.
understand why you
And
said
he
that.
said
cuz.
that. He said it. He don't know what it is. He said it could be ancestors.
He
did
should
say
have
that.
just said that only.
He
bro.
said it could be some
But you
kind
know
of. He
what?
said some kind of spirit, ancestors or whatever. I don't know what it is, but it helps me. And then nigga
Nah,
said,
see, you
"No, I
can't.
got
You know,
God."
you know that's
Yeah.
disrespecting God when you say that.
What?
If you say, yo, let's say y'all talk right now, right?
He said, "I got
And you
ancestors."
say,
some
yo,
kind of
guess what?
spirit that
And I
helps
just
me.
fight that Wagwan, my ancestors about to help me out. And this man over here say, yo, God's gonna help me
He said,
out.
"I'm."
Hold
He
on.
said,
He
"You
don't-
ain't
he don't
lost." That's what he
necessarily-
told
He
him.
don't necessarily say,
Wait, what's wrong with ancestors?
no, nothing's
What?
wrong, but
First of all,
what I'm trying to tell you
First
is
of all,
there's a hierarchy in
let me
here
ask y'all
in
a
this
question.
place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Ancestors
There's
still love God too.
There's God.
Let me
And then
explain
your
something to y'all.
ancestors are right here.
Let me explain something
and
to
they
y'all.
protect you because God might tell them to.
Tell them to it, right?
Let me explain
You know
something
what
to
I'm
y'all.
They're with God.
You cannot go to the media.
Can I explain something to y'all? Can I explain something to
But,
y'all?
but wouldn't that be disrespecting him too if you're like, oh, I'm getting this from my
Bro, listen.
sister, my
You
dad,
should
my
have said
father?
God.
You
And
feel me?
nobody-
Is that
and
disrespecting God?
Listen.
And God.
No, you
All
said it
of
would
that
be
shit is
disrespecting God, though.
Nigga, you
can't
know why
change
all
it
of that
now.
shit is
No, but God
disrespectful
didn't
to
put
God?
If you didn't put God in there.
Hold on,
He
do you
put
know why
God
God? You know why that all
He
that
said
shit's
some
disrespectful to
spirits,
God?
he put God in there.
Nigga,
Other
God
niggas
don't,
say, "I got
because
God."
God
No, he
doesn't
said
give a
he's
fuck
disrespecting
about
God.
your goddamn fight. Dog, I hate when niggas think that God had anything to do with a football game, a fight, a test,
True.
a motherfucker. Bro, God doesn't give a fuck about your test.
You said they
Why
just
you say
prayed
that?
for
You don't
trees.
know that.
And I said magic,
Everybody-
nigga. They do
everybody
magic.
goes to their
You said they
tribal
prayed
shit.
on
Nigga,
But you
God
said you
don't
but
give
you
a
said you
fuck.
don't believe in magic, does it?
Nigga, listen.
How
I
can you
don't
say
believe
that?
in magic.
How can
Yeah.
you not believe in
Yeah.
magic?
So
Everybody
how you say
believes
how
God's
that nigga
helping
don't
them
believe-
for their own purpose and their
Nigga,
own
God
way.
is
God
not
does
helping
help
you on
you.
You
your
don't
test.
think if you
What-
go into a
Why you
video,
won't?
God is not helping you on your football game, nigga. Because
Why you
listen,
think that?
listen.
But
If
you
you think
don't
God
think
is helping
people
you on your test, right, and not the Syrian kid that can't get nothing
so you
to
don't
eat,
think people pray before the game and say,
Listen.
"God, please don't let me get
Listen.
hurt out here today."
no,
Let me
God doesn't give a
protect
fuck
me.
about your bet or about your
He
game.
wants you to
Nah, he
protect
don't.
him
Bruh.
and shit
He
like
does
that.
not care about your
Bruh,
bet.
like,
You're
nigga,
right.
no.
Guess
You
what?
can't-
Guess
you
what?
can't pray
The
to God.
craziest
Nigga,
question.
listen, only-
The craziest
niggas-
question.
niggas
of
be
the night,
thanking
right?
God for
Look,
parking
look,
spaces.
Look, the craziest question of the
You
night,
have to
right?
thank
Look,
God.
listen,
God
listen,
put his
listen.
bet.
Who were our ancestors praying to?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, it's actually
They
it
were
depends.
praying to their ancestors.
No,
This is
nigga,
fine.
no, nigga. A lot of West African niggas was fucking Muslim.
They're Muslim.
Bro, like yo, a lot of West African niggas
But
was
what about
Muslim.
before
I
that?
don't know about the tribes that exist
But
like
prior
in
to
the
that-
Congo
but
and
prior to that.
huh? What you mean?
Prior to
Even
prior
if you
to
want to
Muslim.
go way back to the
back then,
Egyptian
everybody
days,
was
nigga,
Muslim in Africa.
it was still
And
God.
current-
I'm talking about- I
and
know
current-
West
and
Really,
Africa.
what I wanted to
and
say,
no, not even
what were
just West
slaves?
Africa,
Who were slaves
all of
praying
North
to?
A
Africa
lot
as
of
well.
slaves were
Even
Muslim.
Egyptians.
Who were they praying to? And did
Allah.
they
Yeah,
answer?
God.
Allah.
Did they, what was he saying?
Allah. They
What
were
happened?
praying to Allah.
For how long?
I don't
400
know. I'm
years?
saying like Kunta Kinte
And
was
when
a
did
Muslim.
something happen? How long did it take something to happen?
You don't say certain
What you
people have to
mean?
get punished, right? This is what it
What
is,
you mean?
bro.
Hold
Say
on.
slavery was for 400 years,
But
right?
that's-
So you
that
start
was-
praying at the first year.
That was punishment.
Oh yeah, nah. You know, black people fuck with God
That's slave-
harder than any other race of people.
But slavery was.
We've been
punishment.
praying for the longest.
I'm gonna tell you something right now.
We've been believing
Do
with
you
nothing for
realize
the
this? I'm
longest.
gonna tell you something about slavery, bro. What people don't understand, dog. Slavery was a punishment to black people, bro. And y'all gonna hate me for saying this, bro. Black people were first slave in the whole Ross world for a long time, from the beginning of time.
Sounds dope. We're not
Do you
gonna hear
understand?
though.
So listen, black people was slaving people from the beginning of time, but it was just a little different slavery. We wasn't killing babies and shit like that.
The original slavery was when you fought someone, when you conquered their land,
And we took
you
them-
used them for labor.
For labor, and we wasn't. You had
It
your.
wasn't
You had your
abusive
quarters. You could have got married. You could have had all type of shit going on, but it wasn't really going down, and it's not supposed to really happen though. You know what
But
I'm saying?
all different races, like you said, once they conquered the land, they used the people for slaves. So that was Asians,
true.
that was Africans.
And there's gonna be
That
bad
was
apples
every-
and all that. So
every-
some
that
of
was
them are gonna
across the
freak
world.
shit up every time.
every group of people,
That was
every
across
race
the world.
of
That's
people
how it started.
is responsible
But
for
then
some kind of
ours,
slavery.
400 years of slavery, it was different from that, obviously.
Do you know
It
why
was
though?
more than 400.
They
That
didn't
shit
just
was
conquer the land,
thousands
they
of
took them and
years.
imported them
No,
some
you talking about
other
black people?
places.
Bro,
What?
thousands of years, bro.
All right, bro.
Only
You're talking
thing I
about
saw.
but you're talking about the weak. You're talking about people using people for their
No, bro, we used to rape
labor.
and rip gal. You ever hear about Sicily?
what you mean like
You ever
Italy?
heard
Right,
of
they're
Italy?
part black.
Nah,
We
I
conquered
heard
them.
about that
What are you
shit.
talking about?
Nigga,
Why-
Sicily
Africa,
is
the
half
black,
black.
people in
Yeah.
Africa, we raided their shit, rip up the
Bro,
gal.
what the fuck does that have to do with American
Yeah,
slavery?
I'm just telling you.
We
We did
conquered
a
the
lot-
world.
no, black
we
people
conquered the
really
world.
did a
Bro,
lot of
nah,
stuff.
you can't put that on
Bro,
black people.
No, but Mike,
But I'm not
you
accepting
don't,
that.
you don't believe God
Genghis
punishes
Khan.
people?
Bro, nigga, black people didn't do that.
You don't believe
So then white
Genghis
people supposed to be
Khan.
getting punished
The
because they
Africans were the
did.
first.
Bro, Vikings did a whole
Mike,
bunch of fuckery.
yeah,
Right,
Mike,
but
you know
there's
what-
different
Mike,
times
shit.
in life. That
Bro,
they
you don't
do.
think
Listen,
that you
bro.
don't think that Genghis Khan was a melanated person, sir?
Bro, that was an
I think
no,
the stronger
yeah,
man
he
was
was,
in
but he was
every
Mongolian.
time.
Listen. Genghis
That's an
Khan.
Asian dude.
Genghis Khan
Was an
I think
Asian
he had
dude.
the- but he was black too.
No, he was an
Black.
Asian
dog.
dude, bro.
We are
Mongolians
Asian- we are the
are
first
black and
Asiatic
Asian.
people.
No,
Yes, they
there's
are.
three demographics. of
Mongolians are Asian and,
people.
and
No,
African.
yes, no, there's three demographics of people: Mongoloid, Caucanoid, Negroid. That's it. Everybody, you have to fit into there, right? So I would say the
Even the
Indians.
Italian people, they
would
don't
come
like
with
it.
us.
Trust me. Ask the Italians.
What?
They don't. The
They're
Sicilians,
likely.
they because they know that they have black in their blood.
They don't like us.
Trust me.
Sicilians? I mean, because that's
Look
so
it
close
up.
to Africa. That probably
No, because the fact of what he's saying that we invaded
true.
the country,
They don't like it.
raided and pillaged
Ethiopia.
them, and
Ethiopia
and-
invaded in Italy.
and that's why they're
It
mixed
wasn't-
blood.
it
Just
wasn't
like
But what I'm
It
saying is
wasn't only-
Ethiopia is
It
not
wasn't-
black
It
people.
wasn't only Ethiopia.
It is black people in Ethiopia. There's black people in Senegal. There's black people in the Congo. There's black people in fucking every continent. I'm sorry, every country in the continent of Africa. And because a group of black people from one of those countries did something to a country, that's not what black people did. That's what those black people did. Like, that's going back to black people are not a monolith. We do not represent all of each other
You ever heard of
and,
like- you ever
and
heard of
account
like-
for
We
all
were
of each
actually
other's
the first-
sins.
You ever heard of like
the first
you ever heard
great
of, like, the
nations
Ottoman
were from
Empire?
Africa.
You ever heard
Right,
of the
but what I'm
Ottoman
saying is,
the
but
Empire?
what
first
part of
conquerors
Africa?
were
That's
from
what we have to
Africa.
discuss. What part of Africa? Because
It
that's
doesn't
what
matter,
white
they
people
were all
do.
black, nigga.
No, but there's so many countries in Africa. That's like calling me an African American. How the fuck can I be a whole continent
You can't.
dash American?
You can't be.
I have
But
to
if
be.
you-
If you're
from
gonna
Africa, period,
specify,
you are black,
Listen, if,
right?
right,
But
huh?
I'm
If you're from Africa, you black.
If you call
You're
yourself
you're
African,
black, right?
just don't
You are
call
black.
yourself- just
The
don't-
original black.
But you
don't call
can't be
yourself
an
African
African
dog.
American.
You can't be.
That's like
It's
being
impossible.
That's like going to
No.
another country from
It's
America.
impossible to be African
We're
American.
not saying that. But
It's
they were
impossible to do
black.
that.
They were just black.
You
Guess
cannot
what?
be.
Once you
a
go to that
continent
job
continent.
and you got to sign an application, what the fuck are
I
you?
don't put that.
All right.
I put other. I put other on it.
All right.
I put
I
other
got
every-
too many.
I put
This
other
nigga
every
said he
time.
puts
can't even
other.
describe my
I
shit.
swear to God, bro. I ain't
Me
nigga,
too.
Africa.
I feel you.
Bro, you ain't gonna just categorize me as this whole shit.
Yeah,
The fuck?
bro. Put it this way.
I got
If
other-
an
you're
American,
right.
Barack
other
Obama
nigga.
himself, that nigga passport says Kenyan American. Because that nigga know if that nigga wasn't born in Kenya. That nigga born over this side.
But
That
that's
nigga know
almost
what it
saying-
is.
Born in Chicago.
That's almost
South
saying
Side.
black
Say
people can
Jamaican
never be
American.
black.
What the fuck you talking about, nigga?
Black people can never be
Facts.
black.
No, bro, no.
Moroccan
It's
American.
saying that, bro.
Why
All right.
Why not?
No one goes. No one
talking
goes.
about, son?
If somebody, if there's a white person and they're from Germany, somebody will consider them German American, right? They don't say you're European American.
Nope.
They don't
Just
say you're
right where you're from.
They're gonna say where you're from.
Right
You're-
there. Only
you're
black-
Italian
only black-
American.
only-
They only
right.
do that to us. They
You're right,
hyphenate
though,
us
we have
with a
so many
whole
countries in
continent.
Africa, you're right.
So there's no actual identity. They're just one of them goddamn places over there, nigga.
African.
You
you're right.
American / one of them goddamn
Because
places.
it's on paper, if you
That's
put
like
that
saying
you're
all Europe
listen, bro,
or all Asian.
if
right.
you put that you're African American on paper, dog, you're putting that you are not existing.
So what about Asian? That
Nah.
checkbox lists for all Asians.
Bruh.
No, yeah, they do that, but you shouldn't. You either
And
Chinese,
there's many
Vietnamese
Asians.
American,
But
Laos
the box
American.
says Asian, nigga. You just
That's
Asian.
what I'm saying. That's disrespectful. How the fuck Asia includes Russia?
That's true.
So like So are you Russian?
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, nigga,
India,
what-
isn't India part of Asia too?
nah, India's not part of Asia.
Southeast.
But fucking, like, India's its own shit. fucking like Asia
Wait,
has
so
Russia
where is
inside
India?
of it.
So is India Europe?
No, India's part of Asia,
Southeast.
nigga.
India, Southeast.
It's part of Asia.
Yeah,
It's part of that
India's
giant
part of
continent.
That shit
I
big
gotta
as fuck
look
right
that
now.
It
boy.
ain't
I
part
gotta
of
look
I know
that
my
up.
shit loads.
I gotta
India
look
got
that
so
up.
many people there, bro.
Yeah, but I'm
And
saying
them
it's
niggas
not
got
really
that
Asia.
wild.
Exactly. We just saying it's not Asia.
You say what?
I think it's like 1.3 billion.
And them boys over there,
Like,
wild.
really?
They say like, dog,
1.7 or something.
the females them that's over there is like in fear of their life.
I'm gonna ask y'all a
Like, they mind
question.
them over there, Guam.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question that a lot of people asking me to ask. Should, in a relationship, or any kind of relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend, or married, whatever, fiance, should a man and a woman be able to go through each other's phones?
No.
Should they be able to go through each other's phones?
You said a man and a woman. What does that mean?
Oh, now that you
Two
say
people,
that, I got a
should,
question
if
to
two
follow
people in
with
a
that.
relationship, should they be able to go through each other's phones, or
Two people fucking or two people girlfriend and
I just
boyfriend?
said in any relationship capacity.
Now, I don't
If it's
think
your
so.
girl, if it's your wife, it's a fiance, however, which or in what situation is it not okay? However, I'm saying I want to know how y'all feel. That's what.
If she's just a side chick, well, she shouldn't be in your
so
phone.
this
But
is
your
the-
wife,
Obviously,
your
I'm not. A
girlfriend.
side chick is not a relationship. It's a relationship. It's a relationship, but it's a relationship that has its own compartment. It's not functioning within your regular life.
This is
It's
my answer
Something
right here.
outside.
This is my answer. If you have a girl, right?
Black men don't cheat.
If you have a
Plus
girl, if you have a girl or whatever, right? So and so,
Plus
so.
that.
It shouldn't be a normality to be like, yo, I want to go on your phone. You should never want to go on your phone ever.
Yeah.
Now, if you notice something that's kind of, what's going on right now? Everything's a little different with you or something like that.
Unless you feel a vibe.
Then it's possibly like that. But on a normal day
You
to
wouldn't
day,
normally do that.
you won't want to do that. And she won't. Like, let's say if your shorty say, oh, let me see your phone quick, I gotta make a call. It should be normal for you to, go make the call. You know what I'm saying? If that's your shorty, you ain't supposed to be really doing. You ain't. If you know you ain't. Somebody asked me to hold my phone. There you go. Hold it down. Because ain't nothing in there. What the fuck?
No, but we're
Now,
not talking
you
about that.
see if you.
Some
He's saying-
bullshit.
He's saying should you allowed to just be able to go through your girl's phone or a significant
Right, because
other's
I'm saying
phone.
what I'm
Back
saying
and
is, all
forth.
right, let me set the scenario. What
yes,
happens
yes,
is,
yes,
what happens is a lot of
yes,
times.
but you should not because based on
What happens
people's
is a time,
privacy.
The answer
people
is
are not
yes.
gonna go through your phone when you say, "Oh, yo,
He's
can
saying
I hold
yes,
your
but
phone
no.
real quick? Hold on, real quick."
No,
Let's
yes,
say-
it is, but
this is
it's
the
privacy,
scenario.
though.
Check
It's
this
a
out.
privacy
Check this
thing.
out. If somebody was like going, if you're like, "Yo, let me hold your phone real quick to your girl or something like that," and then she give you your phone, that wouldn't even be the time when a nigga go through a person's phone anyway. It would be more like when you're sleeping, you're in the shower, you're doing something else. When you're unguarded, you're vulnerable, and that is when your phone is unguarded, you're vulnerable. That is when somebody would try to now go through your phone or
We
something
got
like that.
time to look through things.
Now, but if they find something, right, which is more than likely going to be out of context, because they're going to probably get emotional before they even recognize all the shit, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, you're talking about somebody who's bullshitting, who's messing around or something?
I'm talking about anybody. You could be, bro, you could be playing around with somebody at the job and be like, "Damn, girl, I miss you, girl," or something like that, and you said that to like a home girl at the job. That's
not
crazy.
good.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
not
As a
good.
grown ass man, I can say that to somebody if I want to.
But it's not good getting. Yeah,
No,
it's
what I'm
not
saying
good.
is you shouldn't
If you
even
say-
know
if you
that I
come at
said
home
that.
and you're like, "Oh, I'll be messing with this guy, but ain't nothing serious,"
Or-
and she knows, yeah. But if she doesn't, and she's going through your phone, and
Right.
sees
There's
that-
no
Listen,
context.
I'm
Is
gonna
what I'm
tell you right now,
saying.
I'm
So
gonna keep it 100
hold on,
with
let me finish. If there's no
You're right.
context going
You're
through the phone, what I'm saying is if what they find, I don't even think it should even be valid. I don't even want to argue about that because guess what? You found something that you don't even know about. You didn't ask me about it. You basically was snooping. That's like looking through the window and seeing somebody going like this in the bed. And you think they fucking, but really and truly they're trying to move the fucking bed to the wall, but you didn't see all that.
That's true.
Because all you did was see what you saw. You
Of
see what I'm
course.
saying? So if there's no context to what you're looking at, you can assume a bunch of shit and you can start putting shit
That's
together.
why you're really
That's
not
just
supposed
one
to-
big
That's
reason.
what we always be
Not
telling
to-
them.
Yeah,
Right.
some
I
shit so
say
direct,
you
straight
shouldn't be
ass
going
shit.
through
though.
stuff.
Unless you see this is direct
Some
shit
shit
action,
ain't
'cause I
no way
ain't gonna
around
tell you
it.
no lie, bro.
No,
Some ways there ain't no way
Yeah.
around. Sometimes there ain't no way around it.
And
As far as like if you done wrote some wild ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, what I'm
But
saying is,
as far as
that's
the-
like even the police can't do that in the court of law, nigga. Them niggas can't just introduce evidence to the court that I don't know about. The police can't just illegal search and seizure a nigga and bring that shit in.
They
What's that?
can.
No, I'm saying it's not going to be admissible in court.
Yeah, do what they want to do.
It's not going to be admissible in court.
It won't be, but
You know
you're
what
just
I'm
gonna
saying?
be jammed up for a little bit.
So my point. So my question again is: so should
that
people
makes
be
one
able to go
ridiculous
through each other's
stupid
phones in
ass.
relationships?
My answer was yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Why?
Because if you trust that person or whatnot, it shouldn't be a thing. Like you said, if somebody, hey, I need your phone to make a phone call.
No, we already said that's not a time when somebody would do it anyway.
We're talking about, hey, let me see your phone. I want to go through it.
Yeah.
He's talking about going through it.
Yeah, I'm saying going
through your phone like you're in the shower or something.
Going through your phone, checking your text messages, checking your fucking pictures.
If I have nothing to hide, I don't care.
So basically, you're saying when somebody's in a relationship, there's no access to privacy for that person whatsoever. You lose all aspects.
I mean, if they ask for it, if they're like, "Hey, I don't want you going through my phone, this and that," okay, then whatever.
You know what you?
So I'm saying, so you don't assume that somebody wants privacy.
This is
not until they tell me if they're in a relationship with me.
This is one thing. Look. This is one thing you can hit on
about privacy.
Let's say you don't feel no way about it, right? So you can say, "Okay, I have no problem giving you my phone," but then the next issue would be that you're even questioning me.
Right now you can't. Like,
so I could willingly give you my shit, but then. Why are you trying me like that?
Yeah, especially if I didn't do anything wrong.
If I ain't do nothing, why are you doing
that's
that?
the
Why
only
you trying me?
Like
What did I do to make you
notice
think that?
something different with your shorty? Or she noticed something different with you, and she's like, "Wait a minute, this nigga."
You talking about investigatory fucking
Listen,
suspicion?
I'm about to say to you.
Nah, because why?
Let's say you coming home late all of a sudden now.
Yeah.
Every fucking night when you don't.
Right.
Every night.
But I'm a grown ass man. I can do what I want to do.
What I'm about to say to you. Okay. And then when she call you and I answer your phone.
Okay. I'm still a grown ass man. Anything could have happened.
Anything could happen, but every night for the past month.
Oh, okay, all right.
You sliding. you slide like every like
maybe
a month.
In the studio. Who knows?
So she's
no, but that would have had to be
something. She would have known.
And then when she asks you be like, "Oh no, just I was vibing," or you give her like a little fucking.
Look, if you're doing that type of stuff,
or you be like, "I'm like, well, you always ask me where I'm going. What the fuck?"
But look. If you're doing that for a month long and she doesn't know about it, then she shouldn't be going through your phone. You don't have that type of relationship with her.
Went through that shit.
It might be.
I feel what you're saying. That's not such a good example because anybody cheating like that is a goofy ass nigga anyway. Yeah, I would say like, let's say you saw a message pop up on a bitch seen a message pop up on your phone, or you seen a message pop up on her shit, and it was funny, and she just done swiped that bitch up. Oh shit, what was that? Or you didn't even say what was that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You kept it player. You like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you seen it, you read it, whatever the case may be. You didn't, you know what I mean? You're gonna either make some decisions in your head about what you're gonna do, like as far as the future, whatever, you either gonna reserve or you gonna keep it going, or you gonna ask, or whatever the case may be, right? Bomb. But that I believe, like if I seen something funny,
I don't say shit. Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I seen something, I'm saying I'm gonna act accordingly, but I'm gonna have to know something at this point now, because I don't believe you're gonna now tell me, because if you swiped up and you're doing all type of funny shit, you're doing evasive maneuvers.
That person,
right?
I'm
a fucking. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna now go into investigatory shit, right? And so now I may say, all right, bomb, she gonna shout, I'm going through the phone, boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna go check it out real quick, and I'm going to make a decision based on the information I have. And then I'm gonna ask the person, like, yo, listen,
what's up with this?
Not even what I went through your phone. I'm just gonna ask the person, yo, listen, some. You have no idea I went through your phone. But the questions I'm gonna have is gonna be based off information I have now. And then guess what? If the shit don't add up, shit ain't funny, I'm gonna make a decision accordingly.
You ain't speak to nobody that day?
Oh, okay, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But now I'm gonna act accordingly. But I'm not gonna give up the fact. I can't use the fact that I went through your phone in the argument. Because I shouldn't have.
Because you shouldn't have.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's like bringing up the shit in court. It's not
right. It's not admissible. You know what I'm saying? So.
And they can always be like, hold on, wait a minute.
Man, no, so
I ain't fucking with you, I'm out.
Yeah, bitch ass nigga, you all in my phone.
So you was with your girlfriend last night, you said?
Oh, all right, cool.
The text said something different, but you was asking.
She gonna say, what the fuck, nigga? Oh, I was planning a surprise party for you. Next thing you know, it's a whole other shit.
But what if you're not ready for the shit you about to see?
You was with Tanya?
Bro, what if she's plotting on killing your ass? You seen her?
Bro, this nigga just threw a whole monkey
better.
Bro, we call.
You thought she was fucking with another nigga. You
ain't questioning that shit. That bitch going to jail.
Going to jail. Baby,
bro, I'm not gonna be able to wild ass shit.
One time, one at a time.
What would you do? What's your answer? What do you do?
Bro, I don't know what I'll do, bro. It's like I'm gonna act like I ain't see that shit.
Okay, me, I'm grabbing the phone like this. I'm grabbing my gun out. Oh, so what's this? What we doing here? You was trying to buy you?
If I don't,
you was trying to set me up here?
If I don't have kids with her, I just don't live
down.
there no more.
Crazy.
I just don't.
One at a time.
I'm gonna say you stand right there. We're gonna call these people to come grab you because you trying to kill me.
You ever seen Harlem Nights?
Don't you move.
You ever seen Harlem Nights?
Yeah, when they was about to fade into the hole.
Bitch, shot my toe.
When he had Shorty and he found a gun under the pillow.
Oh, yeah. She was trying to kill him.
And she was about to kill him.
No.
What happened, nigga? He said, okay, put my shit here. She went, after he still smashed, then she went looking for a little shit. And she grabbed her shit and it was empty.
Player, you got to keep it player.
Like, oh, let her do a thing and let her play herself. Exactly.
No
so
warning shots.
The gun was still there, so he left the gun, but just unloaded it. So when she went to reach for it, and it was empty, like, oh, you broke my heart.
Y'all ain't see that one clip?
Now I gotta kill you.
Y'all ain't see that.
Nah, I'm gonna shoot the bitch.
Hey, you ain't see the look. Y'all ain't see that
If
one
you
clip?
up,
What's
if
that?
you
Pull up
if you
on
up,
24,
if you up,
She upped you first.
No. Wait. Have y'all seen that clip? Juice.
That was her
Juice.
life.
Have you seen the
She
clip?
upped it, nigga.
Have you seen that clip?
Which one?
Where the lady put a hit out on her husband.
Oh.
But they caught her. Like he knew about it. He found the messages,
yeah.
and they set her up and like told her that he was dead. And she's like, "Oh my god, he's dead."
She faked that shit, and then
And he's like watching the video of her like this little
fake ass
stupid
bitch.
ass bitch and shit. And then they bring him out of the stuff, and she's like, "Oh baby, I thought you." Nah, bitch. You tried to kill me, ho. You going straight to jail.
I would have went to jail. I would have slapped so much fire.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I would have been like,
I would have open hand her so hard. If you tried to take my life, bro, I have to hit you.
Wait,
With a
what?
slap.
I'm gonna slap the stinking fire out that bitch. You crazy? Bro, listen. They would have picked up
What up,
three.
GG? Appreciate it.
They would have picked up
That's
3 teeth off the
that's
ground, dog. I would have slapped that whole face sideways, dog.
Damn.
You tried
Somebody
to kill
said,
me, bitch?
low key, mom's brother got stabbed in the back by his girl. Rest in peace. And that's the thing, I ain't gonna tell you no lie, I don't want to talk too much, but I was in a situation like that.
God.
And guess what? She could not stop me, dog.
She stabbed him in the back, bro.
Brother, listen,
It's always the one
closest to you.
Listen, I
That's
was in
why
a
I'm
bad
murking
situation,
niggas,
brother.
son. You think
Bro,
I'm playing with you?
I ain't gonna
One
front,
thing
you
about
gotta
a
keep it
girl,
I'm
player,
Harlem
though.
Nights niggas. I'm Harlem Nights niggas.
You know,
Watch, play with me.
All right, one thing I was gonna say, a girl will kill you.
I'm gonna line it up. I'm gonna line
Listen,
up.
a girl will
I'ma-
kill you and cry right after that shit. Look at you and be like, oh my God, what have I done?
Or if she get caught, I don't know why I was gonna do that.
No. Literally,
Because
probably
emotionally, she's not
literally
thinking.
right after she
Fuck
kills
outta
you,
here.
look at you and start
Love
crying,
will
bro.
get you killed,
Right.
bro.
Nah, kill her,
And
dog.
she'll cry if she gets caught, nigga.
Hey, listen, that's
Both
why.
ways.
I don't know what I was doing.
That's why. That's the lesson right there. Don't get no bitch that
All
love
right,
you, nigga.
nigga.
Better get a bitch that like your ass.
Over.
In love with you is one
Nah,
thing.
nah,
She can
nah.
love you if she's
So-
in love with
Better
you.
get a bitch that like
In
your
line,
ass.
in line with the
Protect
same,
your neck.
In line with the phone thing, I want to ask you
Bitches that
another
love you will
question.
kill your ass.
In line with the same phone shit. I had a topic I want to go with. In line with the same phone shit. You talking about going through a girl phone?
Mhm.
What if you know a girl?
I'm not going through no
What
girl
if your girl regularly deletes her text messages daily?
Oh no, she on some funny stuff.
Just because she said, "Oh, I don't like the cluster or the lot of shit in my phone."
My room better not be
I-
dirty.
Nah, it might not be.
Shit, her shit, everything in her life better be
COD
like that.
type shit.
Now, what
50-50
iPhones,
it's 50-50
the messages
on that
add
one,
up.
dog.
Yo. Now you gotta
It's
delete them
50-50
shit.
on that one because you do have to delete
You
them.
do gotta
But
delete them shit.
if you see some staying,
Text messages.
if you see some long threads and some not, you
That's
know,
what I said. Everything in her life will have to be like
Like,
that.
everything has
Even
to
your
be
room
deleted.
will have to
Like,
be
you
like
have
that,
to
bitch.
delete.
Your car, everything, bitch. Everything will have to be so
Clean.
fucking organized and
Everything,
shit, bitch.
yeah.
I mean, like,
COD.
it would have to make sense to me. Like, oh, okay, that shit makes sense.
triple
All right.
triple COD.
This bitch turned the doorknob 3 times before she opened it and shit like that. Yeah, weird ass shit.
It better be
I'd
triple
be like, oh
COD.
yeah, she got a compulsion. She got to do some shit. Then I would recognize and accept that. But if you just randomly just don't have no messages on your phone at all ever, every time one come in, beep beep, zoop, delete. Okay, yeah, you got that.
So if you
Yeah.
ever tried to
You
take
a
phone,
serial killer,
there's
bitch.
nothing in there.
She a fucking, she the Black Widow.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
So there's nothing in there if you ever take a
All
phone.
right, let me ask you a question. You have your woman here, right?
Suspect or not?
You listening? You have your woman here, right?
Wait. Meg just wrote, "Shake my head. A girl can't do nothing right. If she love you, she gonna kill you. Shake my head."
You goddamn real.
Listen, gal.
You goddamn
I
real.
get like you, you know. Jesus Christ.
Goddamn
Listen,
real.
I'm about to call to man.
Listen,
It's a thin line
Listen.
between love and hate.
We about to-
listen.
we about
A
to
man that loves you will kill you too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Understand
I
that.
had 2 different girls tell me
Listen,
they
make
want
sure
to
that
kill me.
nigga
I swear
like
to God.
you. You know what I'm saying?
No, nigga ain't gonna kill you.
You understand what I'm saying? It's one thing, niggas be
He
loving
like
all
kill you
type
on
of
the
shit.
smallest shit,
Niggas
too.
love Popeye's chicken. Niggas love.
They'll kill you
niggas
over
love
chicken, too, 'cause
Video
niggas love chicken.
games. Niggas love money. Niggas love all type of shit. Do you like that motherfucker though? You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to find out, bro. Get you a motherfucker that like your ass, dog. That's true. That's just straight.
I like regular pizza. I
Well,
love
certain niggas
pepperoni
is crazy
pizza.
when they love someone. Yeah, you're
trying
right.
to
Y'all did that? Y'all saw what I did?
Like, what you mean trying to highlight my shorty, son?
Yeah, bro, love, because love is like to me,
love will make a nigga
I think we
shoot a
talked
nigga.
about this at one point, bro, but love, I don't want to say I don't believe in it, bro, but love is like a chemical that happens in your brain in order for you to stay with somebody long enough for you to have kids with their ass. That's what I think. Other than that, nigga, after all that shit is gone, nigga, and then you start having to realize that, like, hold on, bro, love is not edible.
It doesn't mean that.
It's not going to quench your thirst.
Is there a difference?
It's not going to put your kids in a private school. Love is not going to do anything. It's only going to fucking make you make a silly ass decision again.
Yes, bro. Let me ask you a question for all men.
You know your outlook is very
bleak.
It's pessimistic a little bit, and you're a Taurus, so you're into the physical.
Okay.
So everything you.
But why you say pessimistic? That's not pessimistic.
Everything you have to see and touch, as far as your astrological being, you have to. If a nigga might tell you about something that don't.
I don't
exist,
believe in that. But
okay. Somebody might tell you something. Like I spoke to you about NFTs the other day. You was like, "Oh, nigga, that shit ain't here. I can't feel it. What the hell? There's no. What the fuck is that?" So I'm saying, like, you gotta. I can't tell you that I'm gonna be flipping something and you don't see it. Or we're gonna sell digital this, or I'm gonna sell a digital damn
Where you
watch.
going? Where you going with it?
What I'm saying is you are the most person that wants physical. So love is not something that you can see and touch.
No, but
so you're gonna
understand that.
So you're gonna analyze this thing as much as you can, opposed to this cup that's right here.
Okay.
So you're saying you're looking at love like an NFT, like
follow my logic.
Follow my logic. Could it possibly exist because nigga, this shit I don't see it. Nigga, this shit ain't.
This is a good topic. Follow my logic on this. What is love?
I mean, love could be the reason why we're here. Maybe.
Your opinion,
bro, that is such a broad, cliche ass.
I mean, your opinion is very valid.
You know,
right?
But
love is
not
what I would consider.
Right.
What I would consider, like, if you want to consider like love in the sense where longevity of a relationship, right? If that's the bar we're going for, it's symbiosis. You're talking about it. Love in its rawest form can only be achieved from mother and child.
Can you love someone and not be in love with someone?
Hold on. I was gonna say, look, love can only be achieved
touch on that one.
between mother and child or father and child. Why? Because that's the only thing, that's the only organism that you're willing to do for without it doing nothing for you. Right? That's unconditional love. I will love this thing with or without it doing anything for me. This thing could try to harm me and I will still love it. Right? Can you say the same thing for your female?
Your child is gonna
mother or child.
You know what I'm saying? Can anybody say the same thing for their wife? Like, yo, this bitch could just stop working and doing everything and she don't gotta do nothing and I'll just love this bitch.
Listen,
because I just love her.
The only unconditional love
you know what I'm saying?
is between child and mother or child and father. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Between
either up to your parents or down to your kids.
This parent is like
the only way that's really unconditional.
No, the children don't love the kid. The children have no responsibility to love their parents.
But they have unconditional love to their parents.
No, they don't. Children don't.
Right.
Children don't kill their parents. Your children have no responsibility of love to their parents. God only put.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that.
Look, yeah, nigga. When you think about it, right? God put you. God made you responsible. God made you responsible for loving your child. He didn't make your child responsible for loving you. Your child does not have to love you at all. Nigga could come out and hate you. But it's your job
for bringing me in this world. Because some niggas like, why you brought me in this world?
I mean, is it really your job to love your kid or to take care of them?
Love them.
What you mean?
I ain't gonna tell you.
So I don't think everybody loves all their kids. You might.
You know what it is?
That's part of taking care of a child.
You don't have a child.
Do you think 50 Cent loves his kid?
No, that's different.
Yes.
He loves his child.
100%.
Part of taking
we don't even know what that nigga talks to that.
Bro, from you see them the first time.
And not take care of them.
From you see them the first time.
First of all, that is.
Bro, you don't even gotta see them.
No. Hold on. He just said, does 50 Cent love his child? First of all, y'all don't know what 50 Cent do in the background. I would assume right now that little nigga's 18, his son. 50 Cent so diabolical. Man, that nigga probably take care of that nigga and they talk on the phone after all this bullshit. That's probably his man. And he fucking got us thinking that shit, bro. Because 50 Cent is just that nigga.
But you said diabolical. Is that out of
diabolically
love or hate?
fucking?
Is that out of love or hate?
Love, bro, admiration, bro.
Hate, like, oh yeah, I got this hold over him now. I'm your dad. You can't do shit.
That nigga's elite when it comes to this shit, bro.
If someone's fucking with niggas, he don't fuck with.
I can
Exactly,
imagine.
bro.
Nigga, that's what you think.
Nah, it was real.
That's what you think.
So he's probably taking care of him, but he probably.
I'm
Your
not saying
son
times
is
when you
fucking
go
with
in and
your
out of
enemy.
love
I'm
with
not saying
somebody.
it's
It's
not
not possible. I'm saying 50
Your
Cent
son
is
is
such a
rubbing shoulders
genius.
with your
That
enemies.
nigga could do that. He would have.
He
us
wasn't
thinking
fucking
that.
with that nigga at a point. He wasn't fucking with that nigga at a point.
Because he's more connected to the mom and he hates the mom.
Love.
But let's go back to what we were talking about. Yeah.
You gotta love your child to take.
I mean,
care
it's
of
very
them.
politically correct
love
to say
is
these
taking care of
things.
them.
That's hand in hand,
Hold on.
right?
I said it before. Love is
You wanna hear
described
what's the deal
as
breaker?
work in the
Yeah.
Bible. If you're not working for your child,
All right.
then you do not love your child.
But can
Facts.
you talk about what we talking about? Can you be? How about loving a girl and not being in love with a girl? How is that?
So let me tell you what.
Wait,
I
one
can
of
do-
the
All right, let's
people
go one
watching
at a
asked the
time. Let's go
question.
one at a time.
Because I ain't really good.
After that, we'll go to this question.
Let's go one at a
this
time.
right
Steven, go.
About what?
He just asked this question. Go ahead. What's the question?
I ain't catch that.
Like the difference between being in love with a girl or just loving a girl. Like you can say you love a girl, like I love you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But you know what the difference between being in love with someone is like that infatuation and all that crazy shit.
Oh,
right.
So,
We'll start with him. I guess.
what's your touch on that?
What would be the difference? Damn, you know what? I don't think there is a difference. I think it's the same shit.
Expound.
No, I'm just saying in general, like
Same?
if you got love for a person, like the actions that you're gonna do is gonna involve
It kinda is
loving
the
that
same,
person.
right?
It's the
The
same
actions
shit.
are the
Yeah,
same, right.
your action is gonna be the same thing. So it would just be based on like the title of the relationship, whether
That
you're
title,
together
that's the main
or
word.
not together.
That's the word.
Because you
that's the
can be
title.
not together and still have love for the person, but it would just be dependent on like the status. That's what it come down to.
All right. So my feeling on the
That's
love
what
thing.
we
My
keep
feeling on the
getting
love
titled.
thing is
Yeah.
it's way different because you can love wholly by different thing, dog. You can love to play
Well,
sports.
niggas, I love all of
You
y'all.
can love to play goddamn this. You
Jesus,
can
I
love to
all
play
of
that.
y'all.
You can love a girl just like you love sports or this or that. But when you in love now, it's like a whole nother story, bro. It's like, all right, move on there with that somebody. Me not anybody missing me not responsible them gyal. I that gyal I move on. Bro, as a nigga, you're gonna know we are a free up people, dog. As a man in our DNA, we are free up people. Just like in the Bible, it says nowhere we're supposed to be with one woman, and we are if we are in love with them. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, it's a whole nother story when you're in love with people, dog. If you love a gal, you can be with her, but you fucking off. You doing your thing. You having holy pa gal. When you in love with her, guess what? You look at no other girl. Every bitch you look at looks ugly. And you looking at a bitch right here. This bitch is looking ugly. She could be the baddest hoe ever, but nah, what the fuck you talking about, nigga? I got my bitch at the crib, son.
I like
What
that
you talking about?
description. That was
Like
real
that's
good.
what in love is, bro. To me.
Right.
Maybe not to everybody. Everybody has their own
Yeah,
different
something
thing.
to
Nah,
say.
that's a good one. That's a good one. I love that shit.
Straight up, bro.
I like
Go
that
for
shit.
30 minutes.
Straight
There
up.
we go, Visa.
You think about
Visa
what's saying
Van
the
Gogh.
pessimistic.
Let's go.
Wait, time out, time
Turn around from
out.
the
Let me bring him
evil
in. Let me
chair,
bring him
man.
in. Let me bring him in.
Visa Van Gogh.
Let me bring him in. Let me
Let's
bring him in.
go.
Let me bring him in. The upsetting
Done
setter.
Listen, first of all, to say you love something, right? Love is a standalone word, I would say, right?
Talk about it. Watch
something you love, right? I love my kids. I'm not in love with them, right? That word
That's
is
still
solitary,
strong,
right? It's a
solitary.
but then what about when you add a hyphen to a word? Hold on.
Break it down.
And we're talking about. I'm talking about that too, but look.
So love is
Well,
still strong.
So love is a solitary word, right? So look. It can be used just like the word genius all the time and mean nothing in a whole bunch of different situations. But when you really using the word love, it's a solitary thing, right? It doesn't have a hyphen. It's the hyphen to me creates a hybrid of this love, right? To be in love with something is this temporary feeling, right? Juice described other girls looking ugly, even if they bad, right?
Not
Hold on,
necessarily, not
hold on,
necessarily
hold on,
ugly,
hold on.
but you know what I
I know.
mean.
I'm saying your brain is telling you they ugly at this
Nah.
point because the chemical that is running through your brain that is making you quote unquote in love is making these people not appealing to you, right?
No,
but
they are appealing.
They are. But I'm saying, but they are appealing. That is the reality.
No, they are
The reality
appealing. No.
is them bitches are bad.
No, they are
right?
bad to you too.
Right?
No, they're bad to
Hold
me.
on, Juice. Let me finish. Your shorty could be badder or less bad than the girl. It doesn't even matter because your brain is in love, right? Just like when you're hungry, you're less concerned about what the food tastes like. You're more concerned with sustenance, right? So I would consider, or I would compare that feeling to being in love, like being hungry.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Not compared to thirsty, but being hungry. You are wanting to be satisfied, and that love, that in love part, is satisfying you because you can gorge on the person and whoever it is that your interest is in. That's the time when most of the time when you're first with the person, like that first 7 months, you I want to be around this motherfucker, and and then guess what?
That's infatuation. That's what I was
2 years later, that same person that you were in love, you may or may not love anymore because now you are actually dealing with.
No, you love them, but you're not in love.
You know what I'm saying? You may or may not love that person anymore. What I'm saying is, at that point, it could be because the person is no longer your interest anymore. But that chemical or whatever the fuck, whatever could have made you not be in love with her, that feeling is gone now. You feel what I'm saying? That's what that heightened sense.
Still love the person,
right? That heightened sense is gone.
like
I feel like that
member.
would be. I would call that or
You
describe
still
that
love
as
them
love.
like a
So
family
basically,
member.
what you just said was you were in love and you fell out of love. We're not saying
Not that you
fall
fell.
out.
No, I'm not saying you fall out of
Like
love.
you're here
You can
and now.
still
Yeah,
love a
yeah.
person. I can still
No,
love a
not out of
person
love, but like
and
you
not
were in
have
love
that
and now
same
you just-
feeling that girls are ugly anymore, or that I ain't worried about no.
Of course.
I'm now after 2 years of this same shorty that I was not looking at any girls about now. Now 2 years later, oh shit, god damn. I'm looking now. Not because I want to get, but just like
No, but
I can
you
notice
always-
them now. Now I'm coming back down
But
to
you always
reality.
Look. You always look, though. Even when you're
I'm
in
not
love,
saying you don't
you
look.
just don't
You
do
said
nothing.
when you're in love, you're not willing. You're not even interested. Your interest doesn't even spark
True, but
for
you
those
look,
people.
though,
What I'm
but
saying is,
you
but
look,
when
though.
when you
look.
settle down, when
You
your
chat.
waters have calmed, now you're like,
You look, though.
you know,
And you chat.
it's the
just don't
novelty
do
effect.
nothing. That's what it
It's
is.
a novelty effect that has worn off. That's it. Just like when you get a new toy, that's just the first thing you want to play with. New shoes, I want to wear them motherfuckers immediately. But then guess what? Niggas ain't seen them shoes now
That's
a
not
couple
the
times.
same,
Yeah, it's
bro.
the same shit, bro. It's the
'Cause some
novelty
people stay in love.
effect.
All right, I don't want to get
No
you. I don't
one
want to get
is
you in
like
trouble. I don't
that,
want to get
bro.
you in
Some
trouble.
people stay in
I don't
love.
want to get you in trouble, sir.
In love is a certain
I don't want to
thing
get you
that
in
I
trouble,
think-
sir.
You
Nobody's
said
like
your
that.
Michael.
Okay, go
Are
ahead.
you
What's
in
your
love?
thing, Jeff?
I'm not in love like how what you were describing.
I don't want to get you in trouble. Are you in love?
I love my wife. That's what it is.
No, are you in love with your
Hold on.
wife?
I can
get
say
niggas
at
in
times
trouble.
I can be in love with my wife.
All right,
At times.
stop.
But on a regular basis, I'm not just like, hearts and kisses and this and that and bubbles and
That's a
butterflies in my stomach. Because the novelty, now I'm in real life with my wife. Now, when we talk, it's not always just
you're
about
not
what's
in
going
love?
on this weekend and
So
what's
you're
happening
saying that
now.
you're
It's
saying
about,
that your waters have calmed now. You're not in love like the
you
infatuation.
know what I'm saying? Now,
It's
yeah, the
gone.
drug,
No, but
the
I-
drug
but
has
I-
subsided.
But at times you might be with her, and then it's
I
also
may get that
oh my
same
God,
feeling
I
of
remember-
euphoria.
Oh, look at that! It's that baby
Right.
from back in the day.
It can spark
Yeah,
up
it's
again.
that
Yes,
baby.
yes, yes.
Oh, I remember that
So
first
that's why
time
I'm
I
saying
bagged that
some
baby.
people
I
can-
got
if
you.
The engine
someone
can restart.
I got
that you're
you.
in love
I
with,
got you.
can always be in
But
love.
that engine doesn't run at all times, bro.
Yeah. So basically, what it is you are in love, but the actual
No, I
No,
just
listen,
love my wife.
you
bro,
love
and
your
I
wife.
can't-
Is there a difference? We were saying
Yeah.
of loving someone and being in love with
It
someone.
pro-
But we didn't even get to
based
this,
on
nigga,
what
what
you
you
said.
saying?
There is no difference.
No, I did. There's a major difference. There is a.
But you just said it
Bro,
can
listen,
spark back up
you
and come
said
in the
the
mix.
same
Well,
shit.
listen,
Yeah.
hold on. First
So
of
what
all,
you saying is
there's
the
a
same-
word.
same
Love
shit.
is defined
Sorry,
in
we're
the
gonna
Bible.
decide it. We can't go.
No,
You
we
all
can't.
over the
Love
place.
is
Let
defined
it
in the Bible. I'm not gonna go religious or biblical with it, but at the same time, love itself, bro, is the thing that can carry on,
It's
right?
Like Stephen A. Smith, he go back and forth on both sides.
You know what I'm saying? Love is the thing
First
that can
takeaway.
carry
That's what
on,
I'm
bro.
saying. Stephen A. Smith, what he
Being
said.
in love is
Which
something.
one is it, nigga? We like. So your conclusion is what, nigga?
Listen,
Right,
I
right.
said,
Agreed and disagreed with you.
you said, what's the difference? That's what the question was.
I agree and disagree.
Hold on, what's the difference is the question,
Nigga,
right?
we said.
You said, what's the difference?
Yeah.
Right, I just
between
described
love
the
and
difference.
in love, but you're
Right.
saying it kind of is the same.
I
You
never said that. He said
No,
that.
from what your story's saying, you
How?
said you're in love with the woman.
I
and
said
then you
Sometimes you jump
Okay.
out
and
of
the
it,
waters
jump back
will
up in
mellow.
that thing.
Have you ever been in love with your children?
You saying that the waters can mellow and you will be just loving your woman, but not necessarily in love like how you was the first met her.
What I'm saying
That's
is,
what you just said, right?
listen.
And
From
then
your
and
conclusion-
As soon,
then-
all
and then
right,
boom.
let me ask y'all a question.
But
As
what
soon
you
as you see
said-
your girl, do you get horny immediately?
But what we're asking is a quick question.
Bruh,
Is
come
there
on,
difference?
now you can't-
All right, you bad. Sadi, what you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
As soon as
Yes.
everybody sees their girl, immediately your dick gets hard.
Yeah,
difference
not hard,
between-
but I be wanting
Oh,
to hit
okay,
that
all right.
shit.
That's why
Because
there's
guess what?
difference.
I wanna
When that
feel
may
if
have
I breast them.
happened, when that may have happened in the beginning,
No.
right? In the
Right,
beginning, when you first seen Shorty, she may have been like, "Damn, bitch," and if she touch you like this,
I have
nigga, your
something
shit
to say.
got rocked, and you like, "Damn." But now, if she does that all the time and you live with her, and she just does this, it may take a little
Every
bit more than
time.
I
that.
was to say it. That's
Every
no way.
time. Cause
That
you
shit
don't
don't
love
go
girl,
away. What
brother.
you talking about, nigga?
You don't love girl
That shit
like
don't
we,
go away,
brother.
nigga.
All right, so
Listen
basically,
to
That's
me
why you
right
love it,
now.
nigga.
Listen
Alright.
to
That's
me
why you
right
love
now.
it.
so
That
guess
shit's
what?
easy.
All right, I'm
Oh,
gonna go
shit.
back to an even simpler example. So guess what? When y'all get
This
sucked,
shit's easy.
y'all immediately skeet like y'all did when you were 13.
No.
Oh, okay. So then you guys understand the concept of sensitivity.
Bruh, I wasn't
I fully
even
understand.
Oh, okay. So then you understand that the more you do something, the less sensitive it becomes.
All right, so let me ask you a question.
Right? So, because when you get sucked now at a 30-year-old,
Aren't you
it's not the
always
same way you got sucked when you were 14
Aren't
or
you
15.
always happy to
But
see
if you fuck
titties?
with the same
Hold on,
chick
hold on.
that
I'm
you
always
was
happy to
up
say
with-
titties, but titties don't immediately make my
No,
dick
but
hard
aren't you
no more.
always happy to see them though?
Bro, when I was 15, I walk in the strip club, my dick would get hard.
No, what about right now?
If I'm 37 years
Right
old,
now-
I walk in the strip club, I will play spades in there, nigga.
Bro.
I'm good money.
If your girl came here right now and said, Mike,
I
come in here
understand
real
what you're
quick and
saying,
showed
too.
you something,
But
you're
with
gonna
the
get hot.
female that you fucking
Bro,
with,
nigga, no, I'm not that fucking, bro. It takes a little bit of working up for me,
if
bro.
you do meet that special one,
I gotta
think
get
that
kissed
you're
up.
gonna
I gotta
every
do some
time.
kissing. I gotta hug up,
Need
and I
some
gotta.
foreplay.
Yeah, nigga, this
Of
nigga
course
saying
that's
basically
going
he got.
on.
He
Bruh,
said he
I'm
fucking like a
playing shit.
15-year-old or something right
No,
now. As soon as
no.
that nigga, oh, bam,
No,
I'm
it's
ready.
not.
It's not like that.
That's what I'm
It's not like
saying.
that.
The touch,
Once
the
it
same
depends-
touch that
Bro.
you got
It could be
10 years
intimate
ago,
touch, kissing and touching.
That's
That's
All
the
right,
thing.
see, now
I-
we adding
See,
new
you've
shit.
been with somebody for so long, bro.
bro.
So
I'm
therefore,
married.
that's what it is. You married and it's a long
No,
time.
I'm not saying.
But
What I'm
when
saying
you and
is,
your girl kiss
you
and
guys
touch,
just said you
gonna
understand
get
that.
hard, nigga.
You
That's
guys
what I'm
just
saying.
said you
Once the
understand.
touching, the-
Once you start touching and kissing, you
Right.
get hard. That's
What I'm saying is, I'm
it's still always
explaining.
gonna be there.
I'm
All right, let's-
explaining the purpose or the concept of sensitivity.
All right, so make
It
it
does
real
not
quick.
last
Make it real quick.
continuously.
Bum.
You cannot be sensitive the same way to the same thing
30
continuously.
minutes.
That's
You're
not how it works.
You're right.
30
It's off and on. Bum,
30
bum, bum.
minutes. Okay, make it quick and simple.
30
Like you
minutes?
said, like my dog Visa said right here. When you're in love, it's like a infatuation thing. I would say, like, you could almost connect it to like a car, right? You get a car. What you doing the first year? You probably washing that bitch every fucking day.
Driving that
You're
bitch.
washing the outside. You're washing the inside. You're fucking with the match. You're doing the windshield. You're doing everything. After that year or so, you might wash it once a week. Then after that 2 years, you might wash it once a month.
Or you
know
go
what
to,
I'm
or you start
saying?
going to the drive-through to get.
That's
a
what
while
happens
and
when you're in love with the car still. You love the car now. I love this is my baby. You're not in love with it to be doing that shit every fucking day. You feel me? That's what kind of happens with relationships. That happens with everything in life that
Yeah.
you love.
And then once in a while, you see like, oh, there's an event, a car event, and guess what? Now you want to dress your fucking car
it
up.
revitalizes that
Thank
love that you
That's
had
what-
for it.
now
feel
you
me?
back in love with
That's
your
what
car.
Valentine's Day is for. You feel me?
That's when now you
You
back
can't do
in
that
love
shit
with your
every
car.
day. You probably wanted to when you were in high school. You met that girl the first month. You do flowers every day.
Do you know
This
what
every
type
day.
of nigga is in love all the time? A simp. A nigga who's on. I'm gonna
But
buy
he's
her
moving
this.
on to new women
I'm
type
always.
shit.
I'm gonna buy flowers today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna buy some.
Because he never gets,
ain't working
to
like
be
that.
in love with
It
that
Then
ain't
I'm
one
gonna do something
girl.
else.
It
Then I'm
ain't
gonna
work-
do
it ain't
something
working
else.
like that.
And then guess what? She gonna be fucking another nigga.
All
right, so-
buying up flowers.
Damn.
Next topic we have
Facts.
Meg asks,
So you can't
what is a deal breaker in a relationship from each and every one of us? She would like to know.
If
I want to hear
let's-
what are your deal
if
breakers in a
somebody
relationship.
fucking, if you fuck on me,
Start.
Hold on, let's start from something. You talk. I want to assume that you're
What-
talking
what-
about
what
like
in a
before
relationship?
the relationship begins, like before it gets hefty.
Okay, before
You
you
talking about like
celebrate
that? I
things.
mean, that's what I'm assuming. We're gonna go with that scenario, like the relationship. What would be a deal breaker before we get heavy? Like we're dating now.
Yeah,
know
go
what
with
I'm
that.
saying?
She had like 10 minutes.
we're gonna start from that way because basically y'all two ain't even really get this.
Yeah.
Partake on it. We,
What's
we,
that?
Me,
and
man,
bro, you're
shit.
getting.
I
Come
didn't
on.
wait. You-
Can we
all
agree
y'all
we
was trying to
skipping this
give me
man,
that. I was
man?
like,
Mike, you're
me
getting
see.
skipped.
Came this way the first
Yo,
time, man.
we're skipping this man right now.
What other way
You're
around?
getting fucking
Fuck.
skipped because you went 30 minutes. You dog.
Bro.
Matter of fact,
You can follow my logic.
sub out,
Yeah,
nigga.
he
Sub
go
your
there.
ass out. Sub him out, bro. Sit
All right.
back and
Follow-
sit
All
back
right,
and
all right.
relax.
Let's answer the question. Deal breaker in a relationship. Ray, hit him with.
Deal breakers. I have trust issues, so I guess the deal
Me
breaker
too,
for me-
Louder, sir.
Trust issues. I got trust issues, so
Me too.
I guess it doesn't take much for it to be a deal breaker.
I'm trying to tell you. Right.
I mean, you don't answer your phone, you don't text back, you don't call back. A lot of that shit is like,
You know, and that's at the beginning.
sorry.
And that's right at the beginning.
So lack of communication
that's at the
and no
beginning. That's
trust
at the
type
beginning.
shit.
And you know why you're like that?
No trust. Failure. Failure.
It's every fucking thing.
I don't
Side,
even-
side
I'm
conversation.
the type of nigga that I don't want to be the nigga that's sweating you to ask you what's your movements, what you doing, nah. But you should better tell me what you're
'Cause
doing
you
without
want-
me
yeah.
even knowing. Like,
Facts.
yo, babes, I'm about to go to the store, blah, blah,
Facts.
blah, blah, blah. I
Facts.
shouldn't have to ask. So that's how it should be in my sense.
Facts. You know why?
So when you make moves without me knowing about it, and I find out you making moves, that you was here, there, that's suspect to me. Erasing your text messages is suspect to me. You know, shit like that.
So name 2 top things that's good because that's kind of all in the same vein. You said one thing.
Deal breakers.
That's one deal breaker. Just
Yeah,
kinda
two,
like
yeah,
being
two.
lost
Not being
trust.
able to contact the person when
Communication and trust.
that communication
Back.
thing. The communication thing is.
I think you
a
can
big
be a
deal
little bit
right
more
there.
specific than that. That sounds
But
like
he
the
went
same
in
thing.
deeper.
Well, I said
That sounds like the same thing.
taking a long time to reply to text messages.
That's communication.
That's all communication.
Yes,
It's okay.
And that would
Poor communication
foster the
skills.
trust. So I think there would be one more thing that you can
And
go
also, like I said, just let you know what their movements are. Like
so it's mainly communication.
some kind of. So is that on the lines of
I
communication
think
too?
so.
When you
You
say
kind of want to know which part of gal there.
if she about to go to
Sign-
store,
You know why? Can you know
I
why?
don't care, but just
Because
anything.
you come, because
know,
you gonna
just-
tell her which part you gotta go.
Yeah, like
You see
if
me?
I'm about to go to the store real quick.
You gotta say, yo, I'm going to the store.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, see, that's usually what it boils down to.
All right, hold on.
So
hold on,
people,
hold on. All right, you finished?
Yeah.
All right, bomb. Deal breakers. At least 2.
And definitely smashing. You smashing of a nigga.
Bro, that's bro. Nobody
sorry,
say
I'm sorry.
smashing, bro. That's a
I'm
given,
sorry.
bro. If
That's
anybody
definitely
find
a
out
given. That's a
a
given.
bitch they trying to fucking get with is fucking another nigga.
In case you ain't know, bro. In case you ain't
Imagine
know.
who that's not a
But like if that's not a deal breaker for you, dog. I don't know.
Simps.
I'm sorry.
Simps
I'm
again.
sorry.
Simps win again.
We all know that one. In
Simps
case
Simps
you
up.
ain't know, that's definitely okay. That's why I didn't even say that.
I mean, that's kind of like the biggest one that he took right there. Damn it, for him going. First
No,
and
bro.
shit.
Dig deeper,
No,
bro.
okay.
Dig deeper, bro. What are you saying, bro? There's a deal breaker out here that
I'm
means
about to dig deeper
that's
just
like,
for you.
come on, bro. Y'all niggas ain't thinking right now.
Okay.
I can go
It-
if you don't want to.
got
Deal breaker.
got
If
bad
she
toes.
got.
Too many nigga friends.
Okay, we could say terrible toes. That's always a deal breaker. Since I watched Boomerang back in the day with Eddie Murphy,
Can't-
Gotta
but
have pretty toes.
a big deal breaker.
Pretty toes.
What damn? What I was just thinking of? A big deal breaker would
Ooh,
be
I know some
when
more
she's
now.
when she's
Come
like
back around.
all in your business from like before y'all even like
Clingy?
yeah
Or-
like
or-
super
or-
like clingy like
Maybe that's not
Annoying.
even the word. You saying that she's basically.
Can I say one more?
She's she don't trust you. A girl that don't trust you immediately.
I mean,
she has no trust.
is that how all clingy women are? They don't trust or they're just
No,
like,
no. Clingy. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't want to define
Clingy
the clingy
woman
woman.
wants to be
Clingy
up
women
under
are
you.
a lot.
They
Sometimes
kinda wanna be
they're
up under
needy,
you, and they
or
wanna be
they're
up under you.
or maybe they're
yeah. So that doesn't mean
It
she
usually
doesn't
stems
necessarily
from something
trust
else.
you. I mean, she
Right.
just always wants to be around.
Right.
you.
Always want to be around
She's
her.
just
In
nasty.
It might be a daddy
in
issue or
contact
something.
with you. and
Yeah,
stuff,
definitely a daddy issue. So I mean, that could be a
Women
big
that
one
have
for me.
too many male friends.
I don't like that.
Sorry, I had to put that in there.
I don't like that.
I didn't think about
I
that.
ain't-
Oh, another one
I
too.
cannot stand that.
Another one,
Definitely.
OnlyFans. If she has an OnlyFans,
If you
that
got-
might be-
That's an automatic deal
that
breaker.
might be a deal
They
breaker.
got
What if she
work
cooks on there?
husbands. Oh,
Huh?
What if she does
shit,
cooking
it's a
shows?
wrap.
So she does porno.
I would have to look
Let's
at the
just say-
OnlyFans and
let's just
see
say
what
she does
it
porno.
does.
So you're
but-
saying if she does pornography then?
Hell no.
That's
If
what
she
it is.
Just
yeah,
said OnlyFans.
definitely-
What
yeah.
could she be doing on
So,
OnlyFans?
yeah.
crazy shit. If she has an OnlyFans, period,
OnlyFans
bruh.
could be.
So if she has a cooking
Shaking
show
the
on
nigga by
OnlyFans, you
himself,
not
you
fucking
know,
with her.
Nah, bruh. Why is it on
It's still
OnlyFans, bruh?
You make
What
money.
the fuck,
She
bruh?
making money.
Well, it
Nah.
wasn't
All right,
OnlyFans
All right, hold on,
wasn't
hold
for
on,
sex
hold
though.
on. All right, so then, Bomb, Juice want to talk so bad. Go ahead.
Deal breaker.
No, I'm saying I'm gonna go last.
They
After
showing
that.
tits in
They
that.
were kind of they kind of grabbed my deal breaker.
No,
up.
go ahead.
Like if you having too much male friends and shit like that, and then on top of that, if you have too much female friends. Let me tell you something more, gal.
Them love and yam.
Listen,
Whoa,
bro. If you have, listen,
Whoa.
you see if they have a lot. If you have a lot of female friends, bro. If you have a lot of female
Little
friends,
be fucking
right?
Frisky nowadays.
They're gonna
You gotta
a
fight
lot
your
of
friends
times.
off.
Bro,
Like,
listen,
yo,
hold on,
chill.
hold on.
listen, if you have a lot of female,
Sorry.
listen, if a
Shit.
girl has a lot of female friends, bro, a lot of times, let's say you dating her and the rest of our friend them, bomb, not
She
have
got
no man.
one friend.
Let's say all of them not have no man, right?
We got single
They're
friends, that's what it
parring
is.
with these people, and guess what going on?
In her ear.
In them ear, man, they about the place, this and this, always in the ear, depending on what's going on with you. Yo, this nigga doing that, and they're gonna be always talking their business to these friends, and their friends is not knowing what's going on.
That's
Most
not
of-
necessarily grown
Yeah,
ass
it's-
female.
What about
Especially
the
if
fact
you got
you
think so, bro.
We're
badass
talking about
friends.
that, but what about the
You
fact
think
Nah,
that
so?
especially if you
girls
got
that
bad
be trying
friends.
to
You got
get
bad
top?
friends that
I thought
be
that's
all
what
One
over
at a
shit.
time. One at a time.
Be on the
like, what if
gossip
your
shit.
girl's friend
It's a
what if your girl's friend was a stripper?
I know what you're trying to say.
How would
And
you
that's
feel
one
about that?
aspect because she could bring other niggas to the table and all that.
And we saying like, don't fuck with that
and
nigga. This nigga right
influence
here.
her.
I just want
They
to tell
do
y'all
that.
how
Trying to
crazy y'all
influence her,
niggas
bro.
sound
They
real
do
quick.
that.
But
No, your girl has friends that do try to influence her.
100%.
That nigga ain't shit.
100%.
Hey, go this nigga that's a baller.
And if you're
Especially
drunk
she a
or
stripper,
throwed
she
or some
fucking
shit like
niggas.
that,
Yeah.
But so
Yeah.
hold on.
It's a
Just to
wrap.
wrap it, just to go down the tally real quick. So far, what y'all
Or the
are
girls that
saying
be
is,
trying to eat your girl.
in order for a girl to be in one of y'all lives and not be
Don't think about
automatically
that one.
disqualified,
right there,
she would have to answer all text messages in within a within a reasonable amount of time that you deem appropriate.
Not necessarily.
Also, not have no homegirls.
Not necessarily.
Not have no homeboys. Basically, you literally have to make this person. You understand that? You would have to create
no 5
this
kids.
person in a lab.
I might. How much?
This person that y'all niggas is talking about
you got?
is not even in existence.
How much homegirls you have?
Yeah, 5 kids. You need to be by
At
yourself.
least 3.
Now that's not a lot.
Like dead ass homegirls
That's
that I
not
can
a
call.
lot. That's
Whatever.
not a lot.
Right.
We talking about girls that the majority of their friends are males, where they might have one homegirl and the rest of them. Oh no, my dog. This is what I'm trying to say.
No, I'm saying
that.
though, I can't let that. That wouldn't
There's
stop
plenty
me
of
from
females
fucking with
that got a
somebody.
lot
That
of
wouldn't.
male
That wouldn't be.
friends.
I'm not even trying to argue with y'all automatic
it?
describe, but I am trying to poke holes in the shit. All I'm saying is,
Everyone.
you're saying, like, I don't know. I wouldn't personally have a
Well,
problem.
that's just a criteria
Well,
that we
that's what I'm saying.
have,
Automatic
so
disqualify. Yeah, I'm saying I'm not saying it's wrong or
There are
right.
not
I'm
women
just
that don't have a lot
I'm
of
just
male
shooting
friends.
holes in the shit to see if it's
there
bulletproof.
are women that don't have a lot of male friends, so we can find women that don't.
Right.
have a lot of male
But
friends.
then the other
So that's a
qualifications
deal
too.
breaker. You talking about we gotta make this bitch up in the lab? No, we can find bitches that fucking don't have a lot of male friends.
Yeah,
Straight
niggas
the
gonna be
fuck
in
You talking about they just friendly. No matter where they go, they
Yeah,
just
and that's really
friendly.
what it is.
So you don't want
That's
friendly
really what it is.
females.
I don't
Like
like
mean
it.
bitch.
I don't
I
like
didn't
it.
mean
No,
bitch.
no, not.
I mean,
They just
Mean
friendly.
mugging
mean
ass.
as fuck.
No, word of God. I used to say this shit, and I still say this.
Mean
shit.
bitches
a
give
bitch
up the
from-
pussy
get
too.
you a
I
bitch from-
swear
They
to
do.
God, word of mouth.
Not as
Listen,
quickly,
listen to me,
though.
listen to me.
Now you think so?
I always say this. I always get a bitch that I know if I was to try to approach her on some random shit,
She
I
wouldn't
saw
let
you in
you
the
get it.
mall,
She wouldn't
she
let you
probably
get
would have let me slide. Probably would have gave me the
You're like,
number.
get the fuck out of here, nigga. You had to
Exactly.
kind of go.
That's the type of female that I like to have.
You
Really
had,
and truly,
you had to
you
bag
better
her.
think about that. You gotta probably meet her on some mutual shit
What
or
I'm saying is,
see
hold
her
on.
over
If she got that
time.
personality in public,
Because maybe so.
She
I want
would-
to. I
that's
want to meet
potentially
bitch who's not
embarrassing to
giving
me.
niggas
I
no
don't know.
time of day. I
You
want to
trying
meet
to bag
bitch.
a girl
Yup.
and she don't want to fuck.
I want to meet bitch
That's
who's not
embarrassing.
giving niggas no time of day, who's looking right straightforward and handling her business and not looking at niggas because she getting hollered at 10
but that
times
might
a
be
day.
that day when she's doing
No,
something.
because she hollering at 10 times a day and she not trying to.
I'm saying,
hear
yeah,
it.
But
that
you
day
got
she might be
friendly
focused.
females though. You got females that
did
they
you
make
answer?
friends.
Let
that
him
are-
answer.
Stephen,
I don't like the
Oh,
friendly
Let
female.
Juan
My
go.
2 deal breakers gotta be bodies and hygiene.
Oh, definitely.
See, thank you. Somebody thinking. Thank you,
Well,
my
hygiene
nigga.
was basic. I didn't want to use hygiene.
What
I
you
was
mean?
thinking-
That's one of the most important.
I
fucking
know, but it
things.
was- it wasn't
most
deep.
important
It's basic.
thing,
It's
bruh.
easy.
Bruh, thank you.
Bodies and fucking hygiene,
Thank you,
bro. You
thank
can't
you.
just be having
Thank you.
fucking.
Thank you.
What,
But
That's
That's
a body.
script
You
people
can't even
in?
get to a deal breaker if the body's
Bruh.
not right. You're not even
What
gonna get there.
the,
to be a
another
deal
body? What the fuck?
Nah, but what I'm saying is
Goddamn.
not. But he's saying body like be
How many
specific. What
bodies
you
she
mean
got,
body?
right? How
What you
many
mean
bodies?
I'm
body?
just saying, like
You don't like
she
a
done
saggy
fuck, like,
bitch?
nah.
That's what you
So
said.
how much man she fucked?
Yeah,
Oh, you
yeah.
talking
How many
about
bodies?
Bodies, yeah.
Yeah.
How many niggas she done
Yeah,
fucked?
like how you
Body
said,
count.
smashing.
Nigga, how would you even know that?
Right, you don't.
Yeah,
know
how
that.
would you know?
All right, now you got me questioning your
No,
shit.
because you can know.
Bruh, hold on,
Because
hold
she
on.
would tell you,
She
man.
ain't gonna tell you
A
that.
girl is just gonna hold on.
But she about,
He could possibly know
what
Not the right number.
Multiply times
You're
3.
saying, hold on. In the
That's the right
situation you're
number,
talking
yeah.
about. Wait. In the situation you're
Whatever
talking
she
about.
tell you, multiply times 3.
Wait. In the situation you're talking about, you either got 2 situations.
You don't think before you argue.
Bro, what are you
Go ahead.
saying, bro?
What you
Like,
saying?
he could know a girl that fucked 7 niggas. That's 7 bodies. He not gonna talk
So
to her.
why the-
But
What
that's
you
not
mean
a
we
deal
just
breaker.
know-
That's
That's
not
not
even
a deal
trying to-
breaker.
Yeah,
That
you're not
means you
even
didn't
trying
even
to-
start it.
You already know
It is a
that.
deal
That's
breaker.
a
That's
deal breaker.
breaker.
Hold
We'll
on.
find out.
A deal. Hold on. First of all, the word is included. The word is
Let's say
included.
he found out.
Hold on.
And
A
it's
deal
irrelevant.
breaker.
It's over with.
Hold on. A deal breaker means that there was a deal. Right?
Oh,
Hold on.
you got that.
Hold on.
One nigga fucked up, he fucked all ladies.
That's what I'm saying. You
First
didn't
of all,
get started.
let's conclude this.
That's what I'm
A
saying.
deal breaker
With the
means that
body.
there had to be a deal.
That's what I
Then
said.
something was in there and broke it. Right? So there
Right.
was an established deal. That
body-
means if
that
you
means you
already
didn't
knew
fuck
a
with it.
bitch had 7 bodies
Or a
of
body.
homies or
No,
whatever,
I'm saying
you
you
wouldn't
find
have
out.
started.
You find out later, like,
Right.
oh,
Like,
His
how?
version call his homie call him
And say,
He's
oh,
like,
yeah,
Steve,
nigga, and
Steve,
you believe in
no,
that.
Just say
No,
yeah, bro.
Okay,
What you
yeah,
mean?
that's
No,
true.
Oh,
My
yeah,
man called me,
yo,
If
check
you
me out.
find
I
out
am
later,
fuck-
that is a deal
Bro,
breaker.
I've
He's
seen
saying-
seen guys with girls I've
clean,
smashed, bro.
clean
What
it
you
up.
Right,
talking about?
because girls exist out here and
What
they
the
have
fuck you
sex,
talking about?
bro.
No,
So that means
but
you did
then
fuck with it. It was a deal. That
Hold on.
I
means
mean,
it
there's
was
a possibility to find out that she's
You're
been
gonna
with
find
people
out.
after you
But
start
it's
dealing.
okay.
She probably
It's
gonna tell
okay.
you.
It's okay for
smashing
certain
her, you
people.
may tell you that
Bro,
you
it's
know.
okay though.
Let me
It
ask
is
you a question.
happening.
How
It's
old is
okay for
everybody?
certain people.
Everybody
It's
here is
just
at least 30, right?
It's just his preference. It's
Y'all are
okay.
not talking about fucking with 15-year-olds,
Bro,
right?
It's okay.
Ew.
though.
We're
It's
talking
his
about
preference.
adults, right?
Why
We're
you
talking
do
about
that?
adult females,
Okay, you
right?
couldn't met her in the club.
Adult females have sex with people. If you guys are looking for a virgin, right? Because that's what sound like y'all niggas looking for. You're like, oh damn, if she got 7 bodies, how many bitches, how many niggas could a bitch fuck in 30 years?
7 is not a lot.
No, I'm saying, hold on.
7
If
is
a
not
bitch
a lot.
32 years old.
Wait.
If she got 7 bodies.
Okay. It's not the bodies, right? It's
Seven
the
is
type
It's
of
the
bodies.
people he know. Like,
Yeah,
that
the
was,
type of bodies.
That's what it was. I was saying.
Okay.
Women
And then
gonna
on top
have
of that,
sex
that's just
You
him.
found out in
That's
some
only
weird ass
him.
way, the girl you're talking to is has done fucked 7 of the niggas you know?
In your clique.
How rare
Yes.
is that?
I mean, it's
It
rare,
is
but
rare.
if it were to
Let me tell
happen,
you,
it's a
But
question.
you would have already
When
known
you're-
this.
when you're in the
Y'all niggas
industry,
coming up with
listen,
weird ass
listen.
shit now.
No, when you're in the industry,
Mike,
it
what are you
happens.
talking about?
The industry,
Bro.
the industry is like a
You
small
telling me,
circle.
all right, there's only
How
5
many
of us in
times
here,
The
right?
industry is like
Yo,
a
and then
small
Jamie
circle.
said, why would you say that?
How many times did you went somewhere, right?
Hold on. Juice got a question.
How many times did you went somewhere, right? And seen an old super body, right? That was with a nigga.
What is considered? All right. See,
No,
I
you-
feel what you're saying, bro,
Let
but
me
I
say
don't
something, let me
understand
say
this.
Listen, wait.
Okay.
Now, that same super body that you know,
Super
that let
body.
mad niggas
Got
hit,
it.
the same one that you specifically know. Damn, dog, this nigga, man. Yeah.
Sometimes
Super body
it
is
be like that.
super body is. It doesn't matter what
Nigga,
you
look
look
at the
like.
industry. Look at
You're
the
not gonna
industry.
make your fuck.
Let me
Hold
say
on, let
something.
him finish.
That's what super body is. It
He
doesn't
said
matter
super
what
body.
you look
But
like.
it don't
Okay.
have to be that extreme. Look at the industry. The industry is like a giant
High school.
community college. I would say high school, but let's say community college. Everybody knows each other.
Everybody are fucked.
So if you know this chick, you know she smashed that nigga, and that nigga already.
Yeah.
I could say one chick right now, but we know
Amber Rose.
Amber Rose, Kim Carr, and you can say, oh, she smashed that nigga.
But I don't
So
think
it's
that's,
like you in the
that's
same
not real.
high
Bro,
school.
listen, hold on.
But that's not
And
real.
then one
Hold
nigga
on,
wiped
see,
it.
now we gotta go into something else, bro.
It's
First of all,
in the loop.
we've
It's
been
in
hearing
the
this.
loop.
We've
So
been
that's-
hearing
So
this.
you might feel away because you
If it's
fuck
in
with
the
the
loop.
niggas.
We've been hearing
And
this
it's
since
a
high school,
community
y'all.
college.
We've been hearing this
We
since
all
high
know
school.
each other.
There's always a nigga that's gonna come tell you about a girl that's about it. She a hoe. She a this. Because guess what? She let 2
Nigga,
niggas fuck
if that
that
nigga's-
she actually liked, and them niggas lied to her. And
Of
they made her
course.
think that they like him too.
But Mike,
and then
listen.
guess what? She's
Right.
labeled a hoe now
That's how-
because she
that's
gave
how
up.
they
She did it,
That's
What
how
I'm
it
saying
starts.
is,
She still did it.
so you
That's
want to
how it
manipulate it.
That's
So
how
if a
it
bitch is
starts.
manipulated out of the
That's how it
pussy,
starts.
right? I'm just saying,
That's how it
at
starts.
that
Fuck
age, right?
twice.
What I'm saying is
Manipulated.
We're not
right?
talking about
What I'm
that.
saying, I'm just giving you an example
We're
of
not
how
talking
it
about- we're not
looks
talking about
in the past, right? In the future now, right? A nigga who, oh yeah, I know a nigga who smashed Shorty. I never smashed that bitch because I couldn't get her. But I know 2 niggas who smashed her.
And I don't want to hear
Why
about
the
none
fuck
of
you
that.
telling
I
me
don't want to
that?
hear about none of that.
That's a
I don't
hater.
want to.
I don't wanna hear
Man,
about
bro,
that.
you a
That's
weird
the
ass
problem.
nigga for
Hold
telling
on,
me
wait,
how
wait,
many.
wait.
Bro, why is a
I was
nigga telling me
flowing.
about how many
I don't
niggas
wanna know.
this bitch is
Bruh,
fucking?
what if
No,
you
no,
found
no,
out
no.
niggas ran a train on your shorty,
One at
man?
a time. One at a time.
What if you found out somebody ran a train
I'm
up
saying,
there?
where's the
I-
Wait, hold on, where this
What
train
they
happen?
went like
Nigga,
this?
listen.
Okay,
What-
look,
what-
look,
what-
look.
That's
That's
the only way.
Like this.
Or if the nigga told me and my dog fuck Shorty. Like my man came up to me and said, yo, me and my nigga
So
fuck Shorty.
in the industry, that happens, nigga.
Right,
That's
what I'm
So
saying is-
can you still wife her after
I'm not
that?
saying that would be an automatic
That's
deal
what I'm
breaker for
telling
me.
you, that's reality.
Yeah, that would be
It
automatic
really
deal
But
breaker.
also, there would be
Niggas
a
know
deal
for
breaker
a
before
fact.
deal.
Yo, when she
right?
was young, we ran
There could be a
trains
deal
on
breaker
her.
before a deal,
That's
right?
different.
Beyonce
No,
got.
But the thing is,
Yeah.
but the thing is,
Look,
with
there
Beyonce
could be a
fuck with
deal
everybody,
breaker
nigga. Fuck with baby
before a
nigga.
deal, correct?
correct.
Okay, so what
Beyonce
you're
wasn't
saying, we don't.
right.
There
Hold
doesn't
on, wait,
need to
wait,
be a
wait.
deal
Alright.
for a deal to be broken.
That's what I
there has
said.
to
What
be
I
a
did-
No, because you
We
could hear
placed the-
about
I-
something
I placed
beforehand.
the deal- I
Let
placed
me
the
get
deal.
it
Then there
through.
was no deal. It's not
No,
a deal
no,
breaker.
no.
deal.
Before,
It's
like
a
you said,
Greek
your
deal.
homie tell you, "Oh yeah, me and Bobby the Bob fuck that girl." If it's true, it might be a deal breaker for you to even try to holler at the girl. Like, oh,
So
nah,
then that's not
nah,
even something we're talking
that's-
about because
that's-
nigga, she's not even
because
ever,
there's
she's never even gonna be.
and
She's
there's
not gonna be
deals.
discussed beyond that point.
Right.
So,
But that's
what
a
I'm
deal
saying-
breaker for her
What
to
I'm
not
saying
to
is,
be
nigga, all
discussed
right, hold
beyond
on.
that
As 37 years old right now, bro. Let's say, and then it depends on how far along. Let's say at
So
37 years old.
Would you wife Kim Carr when you know she got the
Goddamn
sex
real.
tape?
Yeah.
and she got
I
that
would.
shit?
I'm a
I would,
grown-ass
you know why?
man.
I would. You know why?
I'm a grown ass
You know
man,
why?
and she
Even
did what
if
she
you-
wanted
even
to
if she
do.
wasn't famous,
When I'm
you
a
know
grown
why?
man, I couldn't do it.
You know
I
why?
ain't doing that
I'll
shit.
tell you why.
If niggas could download her
grown
sucking
ass
some
man.
dick,
Exactly. I'm
it's
good.
not happening,
I'm
bro.
good,
So you couldn't
dog.
date a porn star?
I know.
No,
I could date a porn
No,
star.
Are you
can't.
good, bro?
Kim
What
Kardashian
that shit?
got
I can
that
date a porn
bag,
star.
I
bruh.
wouldn't.
All
I
right,
could date a porn star.
Cherokee,
Do you know-
but
Every girl.
She said sucking mad dick. What the fuck you doing?
Oh,
Nigga?
listen.
Nah, I'm good,
Bro,
bitch.
not checking.
Yo.
Fuck
Almost-
outta here.
You want to know why?
No,
you
I
can say
cannot
Kim?
do
You
that
can
for
say
You think porn stars don't
you
have
can say
boyfriends?
Kim K. You know why?
I'm sorry. I know they got real lives.
girl
One
that
at a
you
time.
dated-
One at a time.
girl-
Who's talking? One at a time.
I can't do it.
You got to talk
A
loud.
girl that you've dated, everyone
Fuck
in here.
outta
We
here.
should have to talk.
A girl that you've dated, everyone in here. Somebody got
said
them
you dated a
on camera
porn
sucking
star.
dick.
If you
Right
was fucking her since if you was fucking in
Right
fucking 20 in the
That's
2000s
right now.
you
Call me
goddamn
Carl
real.
Thomas.
Right
I don't want
this
to know.
minute now.
You goddamn
I
real.
don't
Somebody got
wanna
on a
know.
laptop,
Kim K
on
got
an old
a lot,
ass
Kim
flip
K got a
phone.
lot of
something.
bread.
If you suck dick, I don't want to know about it. I don't want to see it on TV. I don't want
That's a
everybody
fact.
to know about
That's
it.
a fact.
I don't want to know
I
about
feel
it.
you.
That's Kim
I don't
K.
want to
That's
ever
Kim.
hear about it. I don't want
But
you to
Kim
talk
K's
about
not a
it. I
regular
don't want to
person,
think
dog.
about
She
it.
rich out
Because if I
there,
ever
bro.
thought about it, I'm a dead
Kim
guy.
K.
So
rich,
basically-
boy.
If I even
So
think
basically,
about
you
it,
like
you
to
get
live in a
bread and
fantasy
show
world.
you.
Yup, I'm a fantasy world.
All right, so basically,
I don't
you
want to
think
think about you fucking
there's
with the next nigga.
yeah, but
Yeah,
nigga, that's a reality.
obviously you fucked with other niggas
Listen,
before
I
me.
have
wanna
two
hear that.
daughters.
I
I
don't
have
wanna
two
hear that
daughters.
shit.
I
I
have
don't
two
wanna hear
daughters. The
And I
idea.
don't want to see them on the fucking
Hold
Instagram.
on. I have two daughters, and
Or-
the fact that they will eventually have sex does not elude me.
Who told you that?
Eventually, that will
I
happen.
don't even want to know about
They're
your
not
ex.
gonna have
I don't even want to hear a
thumping
conversation
on
about
that.
you.
Bro,
and
I'm
your
just saying,
ex-boyfriend.
I'm not.
I
I'm
don't
too.
want to hear
I'm
nothing
too real.
about your
I'm too
past
reality
life.
based.
Period.
I'm
I don't
too
want to know.
reality
Man.
based.
Call me Carl Thomas. I don't want to know.
I don't know. I'm too.
I mean,
I'm
I do
too
like
reality
hearing when
based.
she talk about him not being shit. Like, yeah, he ain't used to this shit.
I don't want to hear
You
that
might hear
shit.
some shit I put on the.
Yeah, he ain't doing like me. Like, he ain't hit it like that. You feel me? You know what I'm
You can
saying?
pick up on what type of bitch she is when you hear what she's talking about. Maybe you can listen and find out her past.
Hold
what
on,
kind
bro.
of shit she did
Like,
with
yo,
you.
I wish.
I ain't gonna tell
I don't really
I'm
wanna know
different-
about
I'm
you
different
and
from
your
a lot of
man.
Not the
people.
good stuff. Tell me the
I'm-
bullshit
I don't
that
want
you
nothing.
got better. That
I
you
don't
grew
want
from.
nothing.
Hold on. Let's repeat the question and let's go back around. We had the question, right?
I don't know. We might have more questions that people be asking.
Deal
and shit.
breakers.
Deal breakers, bro. So like, yo,
what-
what-
Juice was the last in.
Mine,
I did it.
hygiene.
all right. So
Good
my
question.
deal breaker,
Bodies.
my deal breaker would be definitely feet. Somebody already took that, but like,
Yeah.
that's my. That's one
Wait,
of
wait,
my
wait.
biggest
Question:
deal
Do
breakers.
men find
Hold on, let me go with
ambitious
my.
women?
Let me go with my shit. Let me finish
Man,
my
we
shit.
got bro. They asking the question, bro.
Damn.
Bro, we got people here, and the questions are getting
Yeah,
old.
they about to-
You're gonna go 30
Damn,
minutes.
I'm about to 5 seconds in.
You're
I'm
not.
about to 5
Shit,
seconds
30
in.
minutes.
Just say your
All right, we
two
gonna
deal
answer them in
breakers.
30.
I say your
Bro,
two
two
and
deal
don't say
breakers.
why.
I'm just gonna be
Yeah, you
Say your
serious.
Asking
two and don't
questions.
say why.
Basically, I have to feel like they can go through the fire and come out unscathed, dog. Shorty has to at least have critical thinking, and that
And
can
not
be
be
tested.
irrational.
Just
I got you.
right, and she can't be
That's a
violent.
deal breaker.
I do not like violence. Violence is a fucking automatic deal breaker for me with females.
I ain't gonna tell her like me too, bro.
Hostile
That
women.
sound like he might have got an uppercut one
It's like,
time.
Oh, yeah, nah, if I got one, she got one.
I'm sorry to discriminate, but they say
I got
that
one,
the
she
black
got one.
women are
Straight
known for
up.
being caliente.
Double uppercut.
Hold on, what's the question now? What we
Black
got?
women too, though. Don't
Do
get sleep
men?
on black women.
Oh, wait. Do
Black
men?
women fuck your ass up.
Do men find ambitious women threatening?
No.
Black and Spanish women is hostile.
No.
No.
I love an ambitious
Man, y'all
woman.
niggas is cap.
You
It depends.
this
on
nigga
how
always
ambitious.
saying the opposite of everybody. You need to go sit on
Bro,
my.
y'all niggas is cap,
So,
bro.
to some people,
what's your
dog.
take on that?
Are you
What's your take on that?
What's wrong with ambitious women?
I didn't say anything. I said y'all
Motivation,
niggas
baby.
is capping.
But
She
he
gonna
just
love me
only
for
one
my
person
An
answer.
ambitious woman ain't gonna be answering
She
phone
gonna
calls
love
all
me
the
for
time
my
like that.
ambition.
Are you kidding me?
She ain't gonna be answering.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm busy, baby. Let me
Bro,
play right.
listen to me.
No,
right
She
now.
might ignore.
ambition-
She
I
might
want
not
a
be able to
girl-
pick up your
Facts,
call.
Facts. Ambitious
But guess
woman
what?
ain't gonna have time for you
No,
now.
I'm in a response.
Don't
You just said that that's one of your deal breakers.
No.
Ambitious
She's
women.
got to get back to me
She
at some
might be
point
a
in time.
business woman.
Yeah, she better be ambitious to make that phone call to get
All
back
she
to
gotta
my
do is
ass.
get back to me.
Nah,
That's
she
I see
might-
ambitious
Nah,
about
they
everything.
So
do.
else.
ambitious
do.
women
They
are
do.
threatening
Hold
to
on, I
y'all.
see ambitious
Nah,
about
they're not
everything
threatening
else
to
What
you.
is she ambitious about?
Listen,
You or
if she's
job?
ambitious,
How she gonna be ambitious about you? That means
Bruh.
she clingy.
Ambitious
if she's
is lit.
ambitious, she might not be able to respond to you right away. Now,
Thank
she
you.
might
That's
say,
what I'm
Let
saying.
that go on,
She-
dog.
That may be a deal
For 2
breaker.
hours.
That type of
Guess
bitch
what?
may be a deal
You know why
breaker.
it's not gonna
They
be-
are
But guess what?
threatening.
You see, she's ambitious.
Ambitious
and-
women are threatening.
You gotta know what you're dealing
Let's
with.
say
They
let's
might
say
work.
she's a freaking nurse
Mhm.
and she'll go to school.
Right, she
now.
can't respond to you.
You're not necessarily gonna be feeling no type of way because you know
Niggas fuck at the
that
hospital.
she cannot answer. Of course.
Yo,
I
that
don't know about
facts.
that.
Hospital is
Facts.
easy.
Facts.
They
Let's
fucking in the
Two
hospital.
of the
Hold on,
biggest.
let's
Hey,
each other.
hold on.
Let's know
PSA.
what's going
Two of the
on.
In the
PSA.
scrubs.
PSA, real quick.
Each
Two of the
other.
most.
I think y'all know.
Two
I
of the
know.
worst place to have a fucking relationship with somebody
Think she working all
is
day?
the military and the
Alright.
hospital.
Think she working all
Believe
day?
that shit.
Nurses.
I did
is
4
a
years in the
wrap.
military.
She
They-
fucking with them doctors.
I heard
some
stories now.
You saying nurses is that
She
it's
fucking
a
with
wrap?
them doctors.
No.
It's a wrap for a nurse. Right
No,
now?
I'm just saying. Like what I'm saying is, there's a lot of there's so much close quarters contact with the people and so little contact with outside
And they
influences.
together so
that you're
long.
just like in
so
the
many
military, bro.
hours a day.
Specifically the Navy, bruh. I know when I was
You're
in the Air
together more
Force,
than your family.
I was in the Air Force and I witnessed so much fucking cheating, bro. Right? On married, fucking single, dating people, whatever the fuck the case may be, bro. In the Navy, it's like that. In the Army,
it's a
it's
wrap.
like that.
Of course.
If you in close quarters with people,
And the wives' home is like that.
bro. So like, nigga, the idea that like, there's a type of person that can't cheat on you is fucking out of your mind, bro. You're out of your mind. So there's no type of person that you can deem not a cheater because they can always put on a face. They can always
Facts.
pretend to be whatever it is they
Facts.
believe you want.
and
And then eventually
and
that
portray
shit
the
wears off.
perfect image to you, where you
Right.
think now the girl will never cheat, and she portrays the perfect image to
Bro,
you.
and they have a lot of practice doing that, especially a bitch at 30-something.
Bodies is always a
and
deal
especially
breaker.
a grown ass woman.
And like the hospital is like a living quarter. You feel me? Like
the
people live there
hospital-
pretty much. So
the hospital, he hit a point though. And he knows firsthand, but it really is like that fucking soap opera. They really be
General Hospital.
Like,
Yeah,
like
they
you a
really
nurse
fuck
to see
with the
somebody for
doctors.
12 years.
No,
The
it's
doctors
just, bro. It's just
the
like, yo,
doctors
listen.
got pulled.
I work with this nigga right here.
14 hours
And
a
that
day.
nigga, bro,
Come on
all
now.
it takes is for niggas to be like, bro, it works. The same thing works in
doctor
almost
got a
every
Porsche.
office, bro.
No, it's pretty much like you said, the military and then the hospital.
Those just the two highest. Those just the two highest.
They work the most. You feel me? You're around those people 14 hours a
Yeah.
day. Whatchamacallit. You pretty much like living with
You're
these
with them
people.
more than your
So
own
over
family.
time, it's gonna happen. It's gonna,
And it may
I
not
know.
it may not even be malicious. The person may not even be like, it's just like, yo, damn, I got that in love feeling real quick, and I'm in here, and I ain't finna get no this and that, and whoever can't control themselves is giving that pussy up. Bro, you got bitches giving up the pussy in the jail. Come on, man. Like, yo,
To the inmates
you gotta
and
know
shit.
that, like, yo,
Inmates,
nigga,
oh,
somebody married to that shorty, and guess what? She got horny off a nigga who's locked up.
Your pheromones got raised.
Right,
and you
nigga,
feel
and
freaking
somehow
around
out.
these niggas
that
9
nigga
hours
talk-
a day,
and that
you
nigga
feel
talked
Nah,
her
it's
right out
probably
of her
more
job
to it
in the
than
pussy.
that,
So
man.
get
I don't
aroused,
know that.
real quick.
All right.
And she got
And
aroused.
sometimes it's uncontrollable, bro.
So guess what?
Even
So
Down
much.
syndrome people have sex.
So much.
Retarded people have sex. Sex is a fucking, that shit is a necessity. A,
chemicals
prime,
build up, when
a
them chemicals
primal
build up.
urge, my
So,
nigga.
like, so right now,
After
That's
sex,
why-
a nigga think
That's
clearer
why
than a bitch.
anybody-
Like, what the fuck
anybody
was
is
this?
vulnerable.
so everybody fuck, right? So right now,
That's
so
what we
right
just
now,
did.
right? If you're at a job,
It's all regular.
so right now you're at the job, you're gonna get a primal urge on fucking there.
No, bro, that's not what I'm saying. I don't work
What
those
did you
type of
just
hours.
say?
I'm
If
not a
you're
nurse.
primal-
I'm not a
if you're
nurse, so I'm not.
primal-
No, I
I'm
don't.
just saying anybody.
What I'm
can
saying
do
is,
now.
it's a when you're working. I'm just saying in hospitals. I don't work in a
and
hospital.
it goes down in them hospitals because they are together a long time.
long times, bro.
And-
Doctors that be, bro. Doctors barely can have
And the
relationships.
nurses are like groupies.
If you an
to the
ER surgeon,
doctors.
your ass on call so
The
long,
nurses are like groupies to the doctors. Doctors
That's
come
where you
in
got-
with
that's where you
Porsches
gotta get
and
your
shit.
bro.
pussy
And then you have authority.
And they want to
Yeah,
work
power.
with the doctor. They want to be down with the
And they
doctor.
wanna get
be
promoted to be
groupies
that
the-
top
They want
nurse.
to get promoted to be the top
Bro,
nurse.
and the same
They be
concept
sucking
applies in the
nigga
military.
dick.
bro.
They be in the nigga office trying to be his friend. They be groupies to the doctors. The doctors like rock stars in the fucking nurses' home, in the hospital world. They're like fucking rock stars. They come in when they want. They fucking got their beeper, whatever they got.
Was that
And they
true?
fucking rock stars. I know, yes.
Yeah, they don't.
I mean, not in
Anybody
every
they
that
better
said
be.
it's
situation.
a
but-
doctor? I
Them
don't
niggas
know,
is
a
rock
nurse?
stars.
My uncle is a-
Half the niggas is
Yeah.
married, half the niggas is chilling, single bachelors, got their Porsches, and they come in, they got RNs loving them. And don't be knifing the RN. The RNs will get a little bit of love, but what about if you like a fucking CN or the lower half?
hitting all
They
that shit.
trying to get, they just to get a look at a doctor, they happy. Nigga, they niggas is groupies
I don't
to the
care what
doctor.
they do. Whatever they gotta do to get their rocks off, as long as they saving lives at the end of the day. I'm
Yeah,
doing
just make
shit.
sure you
Fuck all the
Yeah,
nurses.
get
Do whatever you
your
gotta
body-
do. As
get
long
your
as
body
you
all
keep
relaxed.
niggas alive, I'm straight with that.
Point
shit.
of fact is they be
Fuck.
sleeping.
Hold on, who talking shit?
What? No, you saying effing in the hospital shit.
Add your own
Way up at the
PSN
top.
sign
They be
off.
fucking
If you think
out.
that relationships, if
Protection.
you think that relationship's going
Use
to
your
be tough,
prophylactive.
he's listening to everything. Oh, they're talking to you. He's listening to everything and drawing them together. Nice call out. If you think that relationships,
Thank you.
think that relationship's going to be tough.
I thank you, my brother.
What's
Mr.
your
Woke-
relationship that?
He call you Mr. Woke speaking facts.
Well, I'll take that.
Question: If y'all could smash 40 women this year, clean and safe, and no one would know but you and the sneaky links, would?
Why am I finna answer that?
Nah, I can't answer. I'm not answering that shit.
Trying to get people in
Neil,
trouble.
what
you
the
got
fuck,
old
old lady?
If you wouldn't know, well, everybody's gonna know when you
that
answer,
are
right?
watching right now, sir.
My answer is no.
Would you?
Hey, this is just between us and everybody
Hold on,
watching
black
and
man
listening.
don't cheat.
And black men don't cheat.
Yeah,
That's a
black
man
fact.
do
Shout
not
out that
cheat,
nigga Lil
man.
Duval.
I can't do that, man. That's too many. That's too many.
Yeah, I
That's too
fought together, dog. Kind of fucking slacker that.
All right, we had a third hot topic.
Damn,
What
nigga,
about
how much time do a nigga have?
space
for that?
Jews? Space Jews.
many. Yo, space juice, right?
What's space juice?
You talking about these fucking actors that's trying to go to space
Oh, okay,
to
okay.
shoot movies. So
The man that
they
you
talking
got.
about this nigga from Star Trek, William Shatner.
The man really want to go up there.
He's supposed to be going to space tomorrow, apparently.
Tomorrow?
They got a lot of different. They got space cadet. They got a lot of these different private companies that can
Already
send you
they're doing
space.
that?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, there was a Russian girl that got sent to space last week.
Mhm.
She's another actor.
Wait.
So she was the first actor to get sent to space. and she beat Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise was supposed to be the first actor to be sent to space. So she beat him, and now William Shatner is about to be the second one.
But they don't
from
stay
Star
up
Trek.
there.
They need to send William
They don't
Shatner
stay up
ass
in
in
I
space.
thought Williams was gonna be the
They're not gonna
first.
say-
What happens
But
is they
listen,
go out
listen.
of the atmosphere and they're actually in space flying and they come
That's
back
what
out.
that's what William Shatner's doing. But the Russian girl, she's an actor. She's an action film doer. She's shooting a film up there in
She
space.
went up there.
And Tom Cruise is about to go up and shoot a movie in space. So Tom Cruise is shooting to be the first actor to shoot a movie in space. And this Russian girl, she's already out there. She's trying to beat him. She's out there in space right now.
So what kind of movie are you making in space?
She's an action star. She fucking Russian girl. She
Guess
fucking
what?
shoot him, kill him up.
In space.
Guess what?
So I guess part of the movie's probably gonna be part of space. Yeah.
All of it's gonna be in
You know how
space.
movies back in the day we had all types of movies. They had theaters.
That's what we
and
got green
studios,
screen for.
right?
Like,
But now they're gonna
Well,
actually.
if that
be
nigga
in
ain't shooting
space.
Forrest Gump 2
Floating
in
around.
space,
Way too
we
much
don't want to
bread.
see it.
Everybody go out
They're gonna
and
be really floating
that's just
around.
to say they went out in space because you
Right,
can literally
just
do
to say,
everything
right.
here.
That nigga better be shooting Forrest Gump 2, Bubba Gump, spaceship. Nigga, man, don't nobody want to see that
Space
bullshit.
Bubba.
Space Bubba, nigga. Don't nobody want to see that bullshit.
Where them niggas
Alright,
about to shoot
I'll tell you
movies
one
in
thing.
space.
Let me ask y'all one question now.
They said
it
some
come to
people
my
don't believe in
attention-
space.
Go ahead, go ahead.
It will come to, it has come to my attention, right?
Space, dog.
That
Shoot,
people,
exactly,
that people
exactly.
One at a
believe,
time, let it get off.
it has come to my attention, right? That people believe that they are still dating if they have crossed the threshold into fucking. Does anybody believe this? Because I'm gonna go with me first. I believe that once
No,
you have
you can't-
started fucking, you
you're not
are no
dating?
longer dating.
What are you doing?
mean? What do you mean? That's part
So
of
what are
it.
you
So
doing?
what are you
Okay.
now?
If-
So then
so
now-
you say as soon as you start fucking your
So y'all
boyfriend and
together,
girlfriend?
y'all-
No, you started
That's
a
a fucking
relationship.
thing.
What
but it
is the
A fuck
relationship?
a
though?
fucking relationship.
So now you don't have to
You're no longer dating. You're past dating.
So I don't gotta do nothing. I don't gotta do nothing
Yeah.
with your ass no more.
But that's part of dating.
No. I'm
almost.
saying no. I'm saying you complicated things so much. That's why I was telling. I forget who I was talking to the
You
other
can't
day.
say that.
When a girl said they're dating someone, they're kind of fucking.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong. That's not what you mean.
We've
dating.
been dating for
That's
2
the
years,
reason.
blah, blah, blah,
Right,
skibbity,
right.
wobbity. What does that mean?
Right. I mean, she may mean fucking at that point, but dating
It's taking
is
them
not
out.
doing that. Dating is finding out whether or not this person is fuckable.
Yeah, you want to be with them.
Right?
and all
That
That
is
makes
the-
sense. It's kind of like
So don't you have to
freestyling.
fuck with to figure out they're
You know?
fuckable?
You know what I'm saying? Dating somebody is to find out if you can carry on. The reason why people be fucking up their relationships is
So
because
you
they
might
start
test
fucking.
drive.
them
You
fuck
might
too
test
quick.
drive one time.
You know what I'm saying? No, you
quick.
can test drive after you finish dating. Right now, you know what I'm saying? There's like a courting/dating type of period.
So what
No, the
about
test drive is
celibate
dating.
relationships?
Some people think
What about
exactly.
some
Yeah, that's what
celibate
it is.
Dating is
relationships
part
where
of
they're
that.
not
That's dating.
fucking, but they're in a relationship but they're not fucking?
Dating,
So what
then
you're
you figure
saying
out, okay, I
is
can fuck with
they're
her.
not
Yeah, we
dating?
good.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is if you're in a relationship, no, they are dating. What I'm saying is you are past dating now if you are now fucking.
But
Now,
nobody
I'm
calls it a
talking about
fucking
celibate
relationship. It's
couples.
dating.
What if you
Couples
fucking
that
the first
not
night?
waiting
Fuck
until
that.
marriage.
They
What if
never
you fucking the
fuck
They
first
ain't never
night?
fuck. So what
You know
you're
what I'm
saying is
saying?
they
So you're
not
not
dating?
dating Shorty no more.
So you're not dating Shorty no
So
more?
that's not dating?
What do you mean? Yes, you are.
Bro, you've complicated the
fucked her
relationship
first
so
night,
much.
and now we're gonna get to know each other.
Hold on.
That's dating.
No, you know what I'm saying?
That's
No.
dating.
You've already gotten to know the person.
No.
You've gotten to know
No.
them. You've gotten
We
to
just
know
talking
their
about hormones.
entire.
You said the first night.
If you fuck her the first night, you got to know her entire body.
Yep.
Yeah, but you didn't know her person. Her person.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you
don't
know
know
her
that
person.
person.
okay.
Your dudes and those what she like.
That's
Tomorrow,
why-
tomorrow,
Fuck
that
with
bitch
that.
can be
That's how
crazy,
men get to know a woman.
and she could be
Right.
pregnant.
That's the dating section.
Yeah,
Until
that's
we
where you'll find out when you
explore
start
the body,
dating.
then we-
You
Right,
just
no,
start
You know what I'm
fucking.
trying to say?
Okay.
Once
I
you
get what
fuck
you're
it,
saying.
once you
Yeah.
fuck it,
dating. You got
once you
Yeah.
fuck it
You've
now,
already
right?
signed the
The
contract
next
to
time you
something,
see
bro.
her again, it's gonna be more of small talk, and you want to fuck it again.
No, it's gonna be no small talk. You cannot even have small
Those
talk
are
with somebody
fucking
who
things.
gotta
you've
see-
already smashed.
You gotta
bro.
see.
What
Can
you
you
mean?
move forward? Can you smash again?
More than
What you
likely, yes, you can smash again.
You can, but do
Yeah.
you
But guess
want
what?
to?
But guess what?
That's what the dating phase
3 months
is.
from then, 3 months. What I'm
Do
saying
you want to
is,
continue smashing this?
shit that you could have found out in 1 or 2 months, or 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, or 2 months, you will now take 7, 8 months to find out, and even longer to stop. You
Bruh.
understand what I'm saying? When you fuck up, when you complicate the relationship like that, you talking about you smash right now. You're looking for that pleasure again. The person is a pleasurable tool for you. They are a human sex doll. You don't know anything about this person, right? You don't know anything about this person
you can
because
learn
you're
the
only.
person.
You are gonna learn the person, just like how you would learn your sex doll, how to turn it on good, how the best way to hold it, all that shit. Because
And you figure, do you want to continue
right,
fuck with this
but what I'm
person?
saying is, it is a tool at that point. You are a
You wild.
no.
That's the dating
All right, what I'm
phase.
saying, you are fucking a piece of meat that you don't know.
Hypothetically,
You don't know her
hypothetically
mom. You don't know her grandma. How many brothers,
Okay, so
sisters she
listen,
know.
let
You
me
just
talk.
You're not dating.
I mean,
you just fucking.
Hypothetically
What are you
saying,
doing,
let
bro?
me talk,
You just
nigga.
stab your ass.
So
Hypothetically
that's
saying,
fucking not
hypothetically-
dating.
Yeah, hypothetically
That's what I'm saying.
saying.
You're not dating. You're just
Okay,
fucking.
let me talk, nigga. Hypothetically saying, you meet a female, y'all rock off. You buy her a couple of drinks and you hit it all. Blah blah blah. You smash first date.
Mm-hmm.
You had a good time. You smash. And then it's not going to be a one night stand. You try to actually interact with that person over and over again. Mm-hmm. So after you smash that first time, now you're talking to the girl, you're dating her. Now you actually go on a date. Now you actually go out to eat and hang out.
You know how much more difficult it is. But let's say
see what type of person she is.
Right.
So that's not.
Let's
dating?
say you don't want to do that anymore.
No, but I'm saying that's not dating.
No.
What do you mean?
I'm saying, let's say you don't want to do that anymore.
The first night you met her, but now you're gonna go on a date with her.
Now you're gonna go on a date where you're gonna go to dinner. You're gonna go to dinner.
Get to know her. Yes. Do I want to continue this?
Okay.
I smashed the first night. Do I want to continue
What is the
this?
conversation going to be about?
What do you mean?
Now that you've
Get to
already
know
gotten
the
the
person.
prize.
About everything.
I'm saying, you ever got to the end of a race?
Yeah.
Right?
That is the dating phase.
Like, sex is not the end
so
of
it's
the race,
still
though,
dating.
No, it's
you
not.
can
It's not.
smash
A lot of people-
first
a lot
and
of
still
people-
date.
One at a time. One at a time.
Yeah, a lot
What
of
is
people-
the end of the race?
a lot of people-
Marriage?
No, a lot of people really be thinking that. No,
You talking about as soon as you fucking
getting
sober.
that
Louder.
Listen, a lot of people be thinking that sex is the end of the race, nigga. This girl's at fuck your ass right now.
And then like,
you
nah,
saying,
I'm not
son?
fucking with you.
Right
and
there.
then-
Fuck
Okay.
her
You
right
can't
now.
do
Yeah,
that
no,
for
but
me.
That just fuck
Your
me
dick
up.
ain't big enough.
Yeah.
Right?
Keep it 100.
Fuck
Right.
her
She
right
want
now.
to know.
Or
Because
she'll fuck you
before,
right now.
before I
and
invest
fuck
my
your ass
time
again,
with you,
and
I want
only
to
fuck
know.
your ass. These gals different, no ideas.
No, facts. And I've seen it on Instagram. They talk about that shit.
Right.
Like,
Like,
a
we
bitch-
are at the lowest
like,
dating point in the history.
Girls say
You know,
that
less
they don't
people are in
mind.
relationships. Less people can sustain relationships than ever before in
They don't
history.
mind
And there's
fucking
more people
you.
on the planet.
They don't mind fucking
The internet
you to know.
fucked everything.
It's not the
up.
internet. It's not
It
the internet.
is.
It is the internet.
It is
Fucking-
the internet.
fucking-
It's the internet, maybe a little
Fucking
bit.
is part of the
OnlyFans
dating
and all that shit.
process.
No, bro.
They don't mind fucking you to know if they want to know should they continue fucking with you.
And then some
So
of them.
that is
So
a
that is
qualification.
part of the process.
Okay.
Yes.
And then some of them.
So
Right
then
now,
you can add that in.
process.
Why isn't that one of y'all niggas is automatic disqualified?
That is a
Nah,
process.
because that's the thing.
I'm
Black
saying
pussy
that's
on the
women.
first night.
No, it don't have to be.
Because
I don't,
that's-
I don't gotta fuck
It's
you.
not a
I
deal
don't
breaker.
know.
Like I
No,
said, you
I
can,
don't have to
I
fuck you on
believe
the
that you
first
can
night.
still date after that.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
have to. I don't
You
have
can
to
still
fuck
get
her.
to
What
know
I'm
the
saying is,
person and find out do you want to fuck with them continuously after
Okay.
that. It could have been a one night stand. She
Just
was a
imagine
hoe,
if somebody
or it could have been a
gave
one
you-
night stand. She never liked that. She was
Just imagine
fucking
if
with
somebody
you.
gave you the prize money and then told you to raise.
But
How
Man.
really?
you're
How
making
willing are you to do the race
But
But
now?
you're
Find
making
out-
the pum pum a prize. Just like I said the other day.
You
said
gonna
Jews
find
don't
out
put
I
it in
if
the
mean,
she's
pum
a
pum.
hoe.
is there a
Surprise.
future race? Like future races where I can get
What I'm
knowledge
saying
from
is,
what
I'm,
you
I'm showing y'all niggas that a relationship is work. A
God,
relationship
the
isn't just
prize,
going to
the
dinner.
prize.
A relationship isn't just
Man, he don't
going
know,
to
bro.
dinner, right? And
might get a
eating
little-
food and talking to her and finding out shit, right? That's not
Dating.
what. Right. What I'm
That's
saying,
dating.
a relationship
That's what we're
isn't
talking
only
about,
that,
dating.
right? It's not only that. Eventually, you're gonna find things that you don't like about each other,
Bro, it's getting their
Right?
mind,
Okay.
body, and soul. Bro.
right? Or-
Yes, of
That's
course.
the
Okay.
That's part of dating.
Bro,
right.
the
What I'm saying
prize-
is, but you've already signed this
I'm gonna tell you
contract,
the prize.
right, with each other once you've
Not
had
once you
sex.
first
You're
fuck.
dating.
No, you
You
don't.
haven't
I'm
signed
gonna tell you the
anything
prize,
yet.
bro.
You
What I'm
ain't
saying,
signed
not signed
nothing.
literally.
Nowadays,
Proverbially.
Nowadays, fucking
What did you sign?
And now we
Right.
just said that
The
it's part
prize,
of the
right, the
process.
prize is-
Because there's no
The
prize.
prize is getting them
To do
getting
what?
their
It's
money.
part of the process.
Getting
So
their
you're not
mind,
contract.
their body, and
Holy
their soul, bro.
shit! Say that on the camera.
You get their mind, body, and soul.
To do what? What you want to
mean? To be
slave?
for you?
To commit
no,
to you.
Holy
no,
shit.
they can do
Remember
whatever they
The
want.
last episode, y'all said y'all don't want obedient
No,
females.
they can do
You
whatever
want a
they
girl's
want.
mind, body, and soul so she can do whatever she wants.
No, Mike.
That is the most
Mike, you not
oxymoron
understand.
shit I've ever
You not
heard.
understand. For the girl to say, Jano, more him alone, more, you know. Like, that's who I want right there. Fuck that.
And
Nah,
nobody
that's that
else.
baby right there. Fuck that. Yo, I'm about to come over. I gotta be up on him. Bro, you talking about when I have my shorties, if I go in the kitchen, she all I try to hitch up.
I feel
Because she loving that. Like, you got her to that level where even if you done fucked up the worst.
Listen, God gave women the box for niggas to
She
open
coming-
up,
You get what I'm
bro.
saying?
And if that's not the
Like, you done
prize,
etched your-
what
you
the
etched
fuck
your name
is,
in
bro?
their heart.
Y'all telling me there's
What I'm
another
saying-
prize out there
No,
other
it's
than the
not.
pussy,
It's not. But what I'm saying is, you were saying how the contract is signed and sealed once you fuck.
bro. What I'm
And
saying
we're
is, you
trying to
open
tell
the
you
gift. You
They
already
made it.
got the
They
prize,
made it out
bro.
of gift already.
But it could be.
They already
it is
made
a
it
gift.
out of
It
gift.
is a gift.
Right.
But you got to know how valuable that gift is.
Right.
And that's through the dating process. You will find out if
No,
she gives
bro,
it
you
out
saying-
willingly or if you were just that nigga. If she is just that
Yep.
into you.
Yep.
That's through the dating process. So you can still fuck a girl and find out after, oh, she's a hoe and I'm not fucking with her like that.
Facts.
Or you can fuck with a chick after you fuck and realize she don't do that often, even though they all might say that.
They all
You
do.
can still figure out on your own by her characteristics,
I
maybe
don't know
or
if
how
you
she
do this,
is.
but
You can figure on your own that maybe she don't really do that like that. So you could be on your own And that's the dating process to figure out if I want to continue fucking with that girl. Just because you smash on the first date is not the sign, seal, and deliver. Like I said, even women use that as the process.
How much would you say sex is a part of that whole thing?
Women
How
use
much
it as a
percent? 10%,
process.
20%?
Women use it as about 30-40% right now. Women are
Men though,
doing it.
men, you like a man.
Exactly, and men we do it too. But
I say it's
women
like 20%,
are
and then
switching
dating
the
you get to
game
know the
because
rest.
women
The
are
80.
actually fucking the nigga to find out, should I continue fucking with this nigga? Can he do it like that?
I ain't gonna front,
Is he
bro.
holding it down like that? Is he
I
big enough?
never really.
Is he gonna satisfy me? They're bold enough to say, is this nigga gonna satisfy me? No, he can't satisfy me. Next. He's swagged out, he cool, he rich, he got money and all that, but nah. They'll fuck a nigga just to find out if he's about that life. Can he handle them? And women are like that.
What I'm saying is,
100.
right. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. That is something I believe
So it's
can
part
be
of the
found out
process.
after finding out about the
So
person.
you can fuck a chick on
Like,
the
you know what I'm
first
saying?
night, and after that, it'll still be dating, is what I'm saying. Because you talking about signs and deliver.
No, bro. There's something
It's
else.
not.
There's something else. It's
Mike,
not dating anymore.
You can fuck a chick on the first night.
Mike,
It's not
like,
dating
After
anymore.
the first date or two, you'll realize she's a hoe and you never fuck with her again. You can fuck a chick on the first night. After the first date
I'm
or
saying, no,
two,
what are you now after?
what you mean?
You
You
done
realized
smashed
it
the
was
hoe.
just a good time. You met her. You
Right.
had a fling. You met her. You
Fall
had
back.
had a good time, and that was it. You realize she's like that. She's a fucking dud.
And then what if there was a girl
She's a
who was like, "Yo,
burhead.
I found out that you fucked her, and I can't fuck."
That's true too. If she
we-
find out
because
I'm
you be
like
fucking
that,
these hoes.
If she don't want to do that, she
Yeah,
don't
if
deal
it's-
with
if it's
you.
her
That's her
friend,
deal breaker.
obviously
Like,
that's
if it's her,
fair.
That's her
if it's
deal
her
breaker.
friend, of
She
course.
don't know that, but if
I
she
think
does,
this
that's
right.
fair.
I
Obviously.
think if you don't put a title on it, y'all were dating. There was never a title as far as a girlfriend or whatever.
You were dating.
Y'all
at the time.
dated.
Bro, don't, bro. I hope y'all niggas don't think y'all every girl y'all fucked y'all was dating.
But nigga, if you
Yes.
like I said, if
No.
Nah,
you can
No.
smash, you can meet a girl, smash her, date her after that. Like you link up after, like we smashed, we had a great time. You exchange numbers. Now you call her up next time you chill, y'all drink, eat, and y'all have a date. Maybe y'all fuck again after that, but y'all still went on a date now. You getting to know the chick.
Mm-hmm.
You find out about her.
I'm
Whether
saying
you
no.
wanna
So
continue-
after you
But
smash
you
the
wanna
girl on the
continue,
first
but
date,
if you don't
anything
fuck
she
her-
tells you about not smashing niggas on the first date is what?
It's a lie.
That's what I'm saying. So now you know Shorty fucks niggas on the first date.
Right.
So
Not
now,
necessarily.
with that, not necessarily,
or
you
you
just
could've
had that much game, and she.
Sometimes
It's
had
possible.
that much cap.
It's not
Sometimes.
impossible.
I'm not saying it's
Hey,
not impossible.
Sometimes it
sometimes
does
you're
not-
that
Alright,
nigga.
okay.
Just like the girl.
Hey, sometimes you're that nigga, dog.
Just like you
Alright.
that, just
You
like
might not know, but
I would be
sometimes
that
you're
You've never
nigga.
done
I'm that
it?
nigga if
You've
I'm in
never
the
done
strip
it?
club
I've been
giving
that
hoes
nigga.
money.
I've been
Somehow
that nigga.
I'm the nigga around the strippers
I've been
because
that nigga.
I
You
keep
been
giving
that
them
nigga?
money.
You're the simp if you do that.
You ain't never been that nigga?
I keep giving them money. I don't know why. I'm just a man. You know what I'm saying? Why these hoes around me? Because I'm the
Probably all
man.
thought we were that nigga.
Come
We
on,
wasn't
man.
that nigga. We
Well,
probably
that's
all thought
money.
we
You
were
got
that
damn money
Yeah,
you
come
throwing
on,
in the
man.
face. So
Come on, man.
you are the man. You got the money.
nigga. You probably
Yeah,
thought-
you're
you
not
know
the
we
man,
were
bro.
that
You're
nigga.
just the nigga with the money, bro.
You're the man with the money.
No, you're not the man. You're just
You're
the
the
simp.
man with the money.
You're the simp with the money.
But if you're the man with the money,
Money,
in most
no,
cases
no.
you're the
If you got a
man.
hell of a lot of
Situation.
money and you can afford to waste that shit, let's say you.
It could be your
stinking
money.
rich.
It could be your
But
relationship.
nigga, just don't assume that them hoes is by you because you got
Oh, no,
because
hell
you're the
no.
man is what I'm
Of
saying.
course, no, they're by you
The
for that
assumption-
bread.
There's different type of men.
The
There's the money
assumption
man.
that you are the man in any way
You feel
is
me?
a
Because you got that
delusion
bread.
of grandeur.
Niggas be the
Facts.
man in their own little worlds. What do you mean? Like, if a nigga throw a party, he's the man of the night. He's getting groupies.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's different type. There's the
He's
man
the
who has
man.
all the money. There's the nigga who
He's
has
the man
all the
throwing the
girls.
party right
Yo,
now.
he's the man. He got all the bitches. He's the man. He got all the cars. He's the man.
If he's
He got all
throwing the
this. You know
event,
what I'm
he's the
saying?
man. If he's throwing the event for the night and the clubs come to him and he's throwing a party tonight, and even if he got celebrities coming, we know that so-and-so's throwing the party tonight. He's the man, right? He gonna have bitches on his dick just because he's
No,
the man.
You the man if you the man. That's it.
So you might
I ain't
fuck
gonna
a
tell
bitch
you no,
the
I'm
first
always
night.
the man
you
right
the-
now.
you
You might fuck a
Look,
bitch the
look,
first
look,
night.
always the
Look,
man.
look, the same
I'm
dude
gonna-
who's the
listen,
man at a video
guess what,
game
bro?
tournament isn't the same man in the strip
He gonna
club.
fuck a bitch the first
He's not.
night,
No.
right?
First
Check
of
me
all,
out, bro.
Because
automatically,
he the man. He
you're
can
not
keep
the
going.
man in the video game.
But you
cannot
never
be-
know.
Don't you feel like you always the man?
Nowadays, there's niggas from the
Don't you
2K
feel like you
world
always that guy?
are getting more money than
Don't
basketball.
you feel like you? Don't you feel like you always
Disclaimer.
that guy?
yeah.
Disclaimer, I am that man.
Listen.
Think about it. Think about it.
No, time
Back
out.
in the
I
day,
am him.
no, think about it. Back in the day, YouTubers were considered
Chill,
lame.
chill,
Now
chill.
they're
I want
that
that man.
nigga. A YouTuber will take your
I
bitch.
want
Right,
that.
what I'm
I'm
saying is,
retired,
listen.
I'm
If you,
retired.
if you Malibu's most wanted dog, we not
I'm
counting
retired,
that, bro.
though. I was
Anybody
that
could be the coolest
Ah,
nigga in the goofy ass group, bro.
That's a fact.
Bro, if you a square and you surrounded by squares, you a Rubik's cube, nigga.
Straight up.
That's it. Like, nigga, you ain't cool. That's it, nigga. You ain't the man, nigga. You ain't the man, nigga. The man has qualifications,
them.
nigga. You not the man to nobody, nigga. You not the man to the man, nigga. So guess what?
Yeah, you're not the man to us.
Nigga, if you a comedian and
where's
you
the
can't
hat?
make,
Where's the
and
you
you
can't
only
sit with
can
us
make
at?
the crowd
I'm
laugh.
gonna wear that one tonight too.
Listen, there's certain comedians.
But I want some life is good, you know. Crew
Some
love,
comedians-
crew love.
Some comedians
Crewlove.com.
can make the whole
Yeah, like I
crowd
said,
laugh,
we gotta
right?
see if we can get them niggas-
Some
get
comedians
some
can make
rock and shit.
the actors. I mean, some comedians can make the crowd laugh. Some comedians can make the comedians laugh. Right. Some niggas can do both. That's the man.
Fact.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
The man could do both. The man is all that. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm gonna work on right now? We gotta get some goddamn liquor sponsorship for
Yeah,
that.
talk loud, bro.
We're gonna try to get. Hey, if y'all watching this show right now,
Liquor sponsorship?
yeah, we about to put this liquor
Yo,
up. in-
Ciroc boys, we fuck with Ciroc boys.
Yes,
You
I'm
already
saying.
know
So
Ciroc boys.
we gotta holler at them niggas. Tell them to send a couple bottles to put up.
I support
I'm
Ciroc
gonna get. I
anyway.
can,
Hold
get,
up.
I can get some Bel Air
It's a
bottles
final
from them
vodka.
niggas. I can
We
get some
drink
Bel Air
Ciroc.
bottles.
Hold on, we got questions up in this
We drink Ciroc
bitch.
regardless, so you already know.
I see some questions up in this bitch.
On my last
Yeah,
bar.
How I do this?
Just because.
Nah, it's with this, y'all.
Oh, I thought y'all was touch screening that whole.
Find out.
Come on, son. Look that shit up.
No, it was one right there.
Oh, y'all reading the question? What we doing?
I am Cap, multi-skilled man.
Hey.
Yo, we had that question though. What's the weirdest smell that you like?
Ooh,
Oh,
gasoline.
I'm gonna tell you some funny ass shit that nigga said the other day.
I love
bruh.
gasoline smell.
This is the funniest shit that you're
I'ma
gonna
tell
hear
you
in your
mine.
life.
Yeah.
This is the funniest shit you can ever hear in your life. So imagine you about to go hit some shit, right? Shorty pulled out her shit, and you're like, damn, what the fuck is that smell?
Little funkiness.
You know, shit smell like fish.
Little
But then you
tardiness.
realize,
Little
wait a
tardiness.
minute, but time out. It smells like cedar plank salmon. Wait a minute.
This nigga said
You still gonna clear it, but what are you gonna do? You like,
This nigga said cedar salmon.
what was that, lemon pepper snapper? I gotta go, but why does it?
It's a little tartish.
Why?
Why does
got
it smell?
tartar
And it
sauce?
smells like somebody heated it up too.
Somebody heated it up and added a little basil. Like, what's going on?
It has a very strong aroma. Most time, a lot of these hoes pussy smelling like asparagus out
What
here.
the
You
fuck?
don't
You
even realize.
like that though, huh? You like that?
Yeah. Y'all don't even know. Bitch, some of y'all hoes smelling like asparagus. Okay?
Asparagus.
Yeah,
So,
get
yeah,
your shit right.
Wait. What
Pineapple.
was y'all answers?
Yo,
I missed it.
He said some.
You said
That
gas,
was a
right?
funny ass shit,
Gasoline.
Gasoline. I used to fuck with
I ain't no
gasoline.
front. You
but
know what my shit is?
I used to try to
man.
eat
What
it.
you like to smell? I like to smell
I like to
detergent,
smell
dog.
gunpowder, nigga. After you bust off.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna
This
That
lie.
might
nigga's
sound
on some
sick.
Bruh,
gangsta
this
murder.
nigga saying some
Nah,
Rambo
I ain't
shit
gonna lie,
now.
bruh. And the
Nigga
smoke
think he
trail
rap.
that you
That
see,
smoke
that
trail.
shit fire.
We got John Wick in the bill. Ray
Yeah,
Rick.
I don't know
Smoke
why I
trail
thought
fire.
about it, but that gunpowder
That
smell
smoke-
after
that
you
smoke
bust
trail
off,
fire.
John Ray.
I'm addicted to that gunpowder.
I ain't gonna front. You know what I really
So
like?
you be
though?
doing that shit in the
I
movie?
love that shit.
Pow!
If I ever
You
get
blow
mad,
that shit like in the movie?
Nah, he go like this.
Yo, I need it, my friend.
Now that we talking that crazy
Don't
shit,
make me
Yeah,
mad.
nigga.
if we wanna, so since we taking out
'Cause
deep
I like
dark
it anyway.
secrets
I like it anyway, so don't
Guess
fuck
what?
with me, alright? I love the smell of
They gonna
gunpowder.
fire that
in the
shit.
morning,
I love it.
in the
All
morning.
the time. It's like
Okay.
crack, nigga. I can
Guess what?
smell it. I can bust off right now.
Guess what?
Ain't
You
nothing
know what
like
I
that.
You know what I like to
Can I
smell
bust off
of?
right now?
Napalm, nigga.
I like this.
I
Y'all
can
ever
smell it.
smell
I can
pussy
smell it
like
right now?
right
I can
after
smell
she
it.
was finished playing full court?
This nigga nasty as fuck.
Don't couple niggas.
Nah, I ain't really dated many girls
Right.
that be playing
Only
full.
Then she was moving furniture a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Big
That's my
ass
favorite
pussy
time to
dealing
eat
with
the
right.
pussy.
That's a strong ass pussy.
That
dealing
sweaty,
right
nasty pussy.
Ooh, they gotta have that.
Ooh,
they
big
gotta,
drips.
You a
they gotta have
nasty
that
Big
phone
drips.
You a nasty nigga.
with a little
Straight
bit of
into
toilet
that
paper,
pussy.
like on the lips, a little bit like caught in the lips and shit. A little bit of toilet paper. You gotta be going.
That sweaty, nasty
Hey,
pussy.
Mike, this nigga nasty.
That's real love. That's real love.
That's when you love. That's when you in love.
That's what
In
real
love?
love.
You lick the toilet paper out of bitch
Nah,
pussy.
sweaty and
Ah,
salty.
No,
yeah,
that's
nah,
not
that salty
bruh.
pussy.
That's not
I go to the ocean for
That's
salt.
salty.
That nigga got that iodine salt in that pussy, bruh.
Yeah,
He
make
got
that
that
pussy.
iodine.
He like that salty sawfish
Ooh,
pussy.
yeah, I'm trying to tell you, you can
That
eat it.
sawfish and
Mike, I'm about to
naki.
put you out, bro.
You know what I like? I like scents
out.
of female farts that have no sense.
You
When
like-
they fart, when a female farts and it has
You
no
know what he
scent, I
just
fuck
said?
with that.
I know what he talking about too, but oh damn.
when they
I guess.
oh when they when they hit them
that
with
little
the
fart, but
queefer,
it got no sense.
that little queefer.
You see, you find out something new every
This
day.
nigga, yeah.
This nigga sawed off. You a nasty nigga, boy.
See how you find out something new every day.
Goddamn, boy.
Little freak ass nigga.
Nigga like, yeah, dog, like, yeah, like smelling toes
Let
right
me
out that
smell
shit.
it. Let me
Right after a
smell your
bitch
farts.
went to
Went to the-
track.
went to the gym,
Right after
man.
that bitch got off the track meet.
Yeah, you
I
got
want
me
her
on-
toes. I want to
you
smell
got me
them
on that
like
one.
Brian
You-
Pumper.
You next?
Stick say he want to smell farts, son.
Yeah, you wild boy. You wild. Yeah, it's a wild
You
boy.
like
you get up under there?
He's a wild boy. I seen porn like that. Where fat hoes be jumping on bitches' faces and fart on the bitch. Oh, fart, I'm talking about little.
Saudi, be on it.
What?
I said gunpowder.
You
nigga.
don't
I
have
like
a
the
discouragement
smell of
freestyle
gunpowder,
in this
nigga.
girl.
I like the smell of gunpowder. Is what I said. Nigga.
Yeah, that's too much though. Both of y'all niggas is too
Well, I
much.
guess firecrackers too. Even firecrackers, I like the
Yeah,
smell
fireworks is another
of it.
fireworks.
When all the smoke clear.
You know what I really like though?
No.
No cap though, dog. I like the smell underneath the bitch titty, like after she done went, like.
What is up with you and sweat?
After she went hiking.
Yeah,
Yo,
boys ain't never
salty
got up
ass
under there.
nigga.
That
This dude is salty as
That shit
fuck.
smell like the back of your
Listen,
earring.
that hiker.
That's funky. That's funky.
Yeah, that's that. Ooh,
That's funky, nigga.
That earring
Listen.
back, bro.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Listen, you take like
Whoa.
all you gotta do is you take Checkers fries, right?
That's funky.
Swipe up under there.
Nah, you nasty.
He lying. He's a liar, bro. I ain't got time
Yo,
for
he
this
tricked
nigga,
that
bro. He's
nasty.
full of shit,
Ooh,
bro.
nasty,
Y'all
nasty.
niggas ain't never did that.
He is such a liar,
Right,
bro.
man, your ass gonna
This
get-
nigga
your
said
ass gonna
put a.
get-
You said checkers?
Your ass gonna get
Checkers
hepatitis
fries. They
C
gotta
out
be the
this bitch.
seasoned fries.
This ain't
Do
about-
not use
Them
Wendy's
fries be
fries.
thick as
Do
shit,
not try
bro.
this at home, please. Do not try this at home.
You got twisted in
At your
there.
own risk.
Twisted in, twisted out.
Do not do that. No. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay. I had a quick question, right?
That's for your
Is
own-
every female DJ gay?
Oh, very good question. I don't know a lot of
French
female
Montana's
DJs.
DJ is so thick and fine, and she cannot be gay.
I don't know
Every
any.
Every
female
one of them that I
Any
ever
female
seen,
DJs.
all of them are, not in the women.
No,
I've never seen.
Not-
I don't know.
Not
I don't
many.
know too many. She Hercules or something like that. I heard of her. I think she's on 99 Jams or something like that. But other than that, I don't know what they
So how
look
you
like.
feel about a woman that goes stud and a woman fucks with a stud who's basically like a reenacting a man?
That's too
Excuse me?
That's so weird.
Oh, replacing a man with
How
a
do you
woman.
feel
Like
about
Mad
a
Men?
woman fucking with a stud? Because a stud is basically trying to be a man.
Yeah, so
She
those
want to
girls,
act like a man.
so
she
those-
didn't want to get
Yeah, I
ate
don't
out.
understand.
those girls right
She
there.
want to. She don't want to get ate out.
Those
She
girls
wanna get-
want men.
She want to
but
get
they just don't
dick
want
and
a
all
real.
that.
They want men, but they just don't want a real man. And it's because I guess
I do not understand.
That's what I'm
heard-
saying. Like,
heard
you
certain-
still want a dildo.
Like, listen.
They still use a strap on.
like back in the
So
day.
you still want dick.
Listen, this
So
is
what's that
It's
about?
different circumstances. A lot of that shit, bro. I used to mess with a girl named Tasha.
You
Bro.
just don't want to fuck with a
Listen,
man.
Listen, I smashed
So
a girl
man
named
gonna break
Tasha,
your
bro.
heart.
And this bitch was.
So that does sound like some
her man.
insecure
Listen,
shit.
so certain girls might never want to fuck with a nigga again after their first nigga got locked up or died, and that nigga and them bitches is like
Traumatized.
traumatized. And they're like, listen, I can never fuck with
It's
another
some kind of
nigga.
traumatized.
It's always trauma. A lot of times
Break
it's
their
trauma,
heart,
bro.
some shit.
And then on top of that, I feel like every girl likes girls, bro. No matter what, because women are.
In some
beautiful,
capacity,
That's
I believe
different.
that.
That's
You're
different.
not-
though.
you might not
When
wanna
it's a
fuck.
pretty girl.
Bro. Yeah,
When
a
it's
pretty girl.
like
A
I'm
pretty
talking
girl.
about the
Of
girl
course.
that want to fuck with a stud
That's
who looks
weird.
like a man.
That's
Right,
weird,
right,
dog.
right,
Like
right.
it's
When
it's-
you sometimes you can't even tell that's a man.
They're
'cause
just
She got the
trying to-
hat
To
on.
create the same
She got
dynamic that already exists,
Yeah.
like
She
you're.
got the bras make.
That's
white
like
teeth.
turning your
She
cat
look like
into a
man.
dog.
It's weird, bro.
So
When you
wanna
could just
fuck
get
with
a
girl
dog.
that looks
Then
like
you
a
can't
man.
handle the real thing. You get a substitute that kind of mimics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but
So
that's
it's
like-
she
no, but
can't
that-
handle the hardcore man. So you know.
You want to fuck with a girl?
No, but
that looks
instead
like
of
a man,
like
who
alright.
acts like a man.
No, but look, if
who portrays the role of a man.
if you have a cat, right, it don't make no sense to make it into a dog when you could just get a small dog. I don't know. I'm just saying I'm not trying to be disrespectful. That seemed like what it is. It's like, yo, if you want to get like, yeah, because I don't understand it and I'm trying to rationalize it. I do want to be compassionate or tolerant or understanding, whatever case may be. This is my disclaimer to make sure that nobody
That's why we
takes
asking the
this
question.
out of context.
Better
I just
You can chime in,
He
chime in,
asked a
let us
question
know.
about
I'm hitting
what
CBD.
well, like what could the relationship be, or what is the reasoning behind someone who is lesbian finding another like their partner, but having them be like male, like
That's
like
weird.
be like the male or
Because
something
there are
like
women
that.
out there who don't fuck with men no more.
I don't
But
understand
they
it.
prefer to fuck with a woman
That looks like a man.
who's a stud. Like I said.
Who no, but who's
Who
imitating a
mimics
man.
Mimicking a man.
She
Right.
wears the persona.
So I feel like
they do
those
not
girls-
want to get ate out. They do not want to be treated like a
You
woman.
can't touch them or
They
not.
want to act like a man.
See with
Right,
that
right.
So
right
you
there,
fuck
that's
with a
weird.
woman who wants to be a man.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
weird.
She
understand that.
has a strap
Like
on.
I
She
can,
fuck
like,
you like
I
a
can
man.
understand if you fuck with another girl that's pretty and you're pretty, then you're a lesbian. all
Right, that's what I said.
But if
That's
you
a
fuck
girl
with
on
a
girl.
dyke-
That's
You need a
girl
girl
on
who's
girl.
in the
If you fuck
girls
with a-
like
if you
that
fuck
to,
with a
to
dyke-
chime in
If
one
you
of
fuck
these
with the
days.
dyke,
'Cause
you're
we don't
not
know what
really
the
gay
fuck we
because
talking.
you just trying to
You
date a
still
girl that's
want
like a
dick.
nigga. You want a nigga,
You
right?
still want that penetration.
It does
baby.
seem a little
Stop
strange.
fretting.
So
baby.
stop
You
acting
want
like that.
penetration.
I wish somebody. I hope somebody could answer this for
You
us.
want that D.
My bad. I meant to. I
might
thought I
get
was
the
trying
real
to read it. I'm
flesh.
trying to read it.
That
Okay.
vein pumping, the pulsating. You want that real D. Not no.
I'm not. Well, let's not be
fucking
disrespectful. I don't want to.
No,
I don't know what they
I'm
want.
saying,
I don't know what they want. But if you're using,
last here.
if you're using an apparatus that replicates your penis,
and the pulsating of the real.
no. But if you're
lesbian
lesbian
mimic it,
and you're
it's not gonna
using
be
something for
insane.
penetration, that means that you do crave penetration.
exactly.
So like I don't
you
understand.
crave
That.
penetration,
But just not
And it's
from
not
a
the
man,
same.
which
So
is
you're
what
gonna get a
has the
strap on?
penetration.
So stop acting like that.
you get a strap on
man.
with
You full?
with vibrations.
Almost.
You full?
Yeah, my plate's kind of full. We're gonna do a little. We're gonna shout out time.
Do the shout outs time. We got like 1 bar left.
Yo,
before
shout out to
it
Crew
dies,
Love, baby.
The battery dies. I
Yo,
change
y'all can
it,
go
but
get
we
y'all
already get 2
sweatshirts
hours.
and get y'all fitteds at crewlove.com. Y'all niggas tap in, get Crew Love, get your fitteds, shirts.
Hey man, yeah, we about to have some
Women shit, everything.
merch soon, I believe.
Ciroc
Definitely,
Boys
Coming soon.
Noggin,
Coming
Ciroc.
soon.
Definitely. What's on your plate podcast? You know what I'm saying? We all ate. You know what I'm saying? We all full. We had a great feast. You feel me? We talked about a lot of shit today. It was good. This was episode 9. We're here every Monday at 9 p.m. Check us out live on Twitch. We will upload on YouTube. We're already on YouTube, but we'll upload this episode on YouTube also. So check us out when you can.
Tap in, tap
And we
in.
out there,
No,
baby.
we ain't out yet.
We ain't out. What
No,
we
yeah.
got?
Shout out to everybody.
Loud.
Shout out
All
to
our
everybody.
viewers, all our viewers.
Shout out to all the viewers.
We love
Shout out
y'all.
to everybody on Instagram.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Rare Bears. Shout out to the Rare Bears.
Shout out to
Yo, big up, big up, big up.
GGRTV. Holla at us. Love you for
Shout
tapping
out to the
in.
Rare
We
Bears.
out. Great show. Appreciate everybody in the chat. We'll be back next week on Monday.
Yeah.
Going crazy. We out.
sir.
School.